It's spot on. Well, you know what? I'm glad you like it. At least I'm glad you like it. I don't know how I like being the Trump sound-alike, but you know what? Everybody is gifted in this world, one way or another, I suppose. Also, I'm dog sitting this week, chat. So I'm watching. J-Man is on vacation. So I'm going to be watching some of his animals. So if you see me kind of have to scoot away randomly, I will be, I'll be watching, I'll be like taking out the dogs, making sure they're all okay. All that kind of jazz. You don't sound like him to me, if that's any consolation. You know, we need to come, there needs to be some kind of consensus. Because if Midnight's on one end of the spectrum and you're on the entire other end, there's got to be some common ground we can all find. Evie's just hating. Well, I don't know. I'm not like an impersonator, so he just has a kind of Candace to the way he speaks. So I mean, as long as people are having fun, I don't care that much. Watching it full screen, ooh, you get to see all the action up close and in your face. I meant it as a compliment, I fear. Well, I take the compliment. I don't fear. Yeah. Coming at you live from a different location. Hey, it's Friday Night J-Man. Featuring J-Man Marv on vacation. Welcome in, J-Man. Welcome in. I think we're going to get into the Pokemoning pretty shortly here. So last night, after we put... well, not last night, but last time on the Can Man channel. I don't know if everybody was here, but we did finish Plock. As you can see, he's looking... That was kind of my reaction, my face, when I finally finished that game. Because, oh boy, that last world is some kind of nonsense. So we finished that, and then we played a little bit of Pokemon at the end, just to kind of get ourselves set up for the Morty fight. So we're right there at the Morty fight. We gotta do some item sorting for the fight, and then we're gonna head over and we're gonna end Rick and Morty. Came right after you finished it. That pick is funny. It's really good. I really need to get myself drawn in that exact state. It really needs to happen. That's simply too good to pass up. It's a great reaction image, honestly. Yes, we sort out the team, then end the stream for another more. Yeah. We're gonna be streaming for all of 10 minutes. I'm gonna pull up Pokemon. We're going to sort out our items, and then I'm going to turn off the stream. If I had any artistic talent... Man, you don't have to have artists. I mean, look at all the emotes I drew. I have no real practice in emote drawing. Hey, look at this guy. I think he's cute, and I don't have much practice in like drawing in general. Just, you know, I'm not saying draw for me, Midnight, but just, I don't know, if you want to draw, have some fun with it. It ain't got to be... It ain't gotta be amazing. Just have fun with it. We're here for a fun time, not a long time. So practice, you know, do some drawing if it so tickles your fancy. I mean, look at all these, Midnight. I got these broadcasted to the world. I mean, look at this one. I like them, mind you, but look at this one. And I like it. Like I said, don't get me wrong, but they're not like, you know, they're not going to be in the Louvre or the Louvre or whatever the Frenchies call their famous, fancy museum of art. You know, it's just fun to make that stuff. We were here for a long time watching you lose to the third arena, in fact. That's true. Don't tempt me, Miss Evie. You're a vile temptress. I'm not going back in there. I really thought about going back in there. Please keep your vile temptress-like words out of my ear so that I can just leave that and finish the game. And then we'll come back to the third arena. Oh, congrats. Did you do it, what'd you have for it? Did you have any similar badges or whatever they're called that I did? Oh, you had everything. Okay. Gotcha. Took my own advice. Hey, it works. I mean, I know with everything I'm going to crush that arena. Because it's really just not being able to beat those mosquitoes quick enough is kind of, it's really what's stopping me. With those guys getting killed easily, that arena should not be too tough. Alright, let's go. Let's play some Pokemon. Oh shit, also chat, what do you guys think about a quest? What do you guys think about a stream of playing really bad games and then we try and beat Quest 64? I have such a good memory of Quest 64. Me and my brother rented this at some point. And we did not have a Nintendo 64 memory card because who the hell had a Nintendo 64 memory card? So we just had to leave it on literally for days as we attempted to beat Quest 64 without any sort of outside help. 'Cause, I mean, it was early, it was like late 90s, early aughts when we got it. So there was not like a lot of assistance out there for games like this that we knew of. So it was just like two kids trying their best with their limited knowledge and keeping the TV on all day and all night. But I don't think we ever beat it. Never played it. It's not a good game by any stretch of the imagination. It's an unfinished game, unfortunately. I still have one. A Quest 64 cartridge? That's sick if so. Alright, let me get the... see, which one are we on? I think we're on this screen, right? There we are. Oh, a memory card. That could be, or she could mean the other one. I'm not sure which. A memory card. Okay, gotcha. Alright, let's put that on. How's the volume sound, everybody? Alright, let me get the Pokemon Core Crystal. Where is Core Crystal Guide? There we are. Good. Okay. Very good. Let's see. Okay. So I think this is mostly just a fight that is all about not falling asleep. So I think I'm literally giving everybody a sleep berry and calling it a day. I genuinely think that's the play. I don't see how that goes wrong for us. Rocky, I mean, losing the rock makes it a little weaker, but I think I would rather dig if I'm attacking with Rocky anyways. This gym is hard. Morty is usually like... he's usually a problem. Last time he was like one of the barriers to entry when we did the other Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke sort of deal. So I don't believe he'll be easy, but I think this play here is a very good starter for us. So let's see. So we really want to start off with Omelette. Oh no, I think we want to leave Omelette for Gengar, ideally, right? I think they're still going to start off by going for like Hypnosis spam and whatnot. Nightshade and the like. So I'm trying to think, what do we have to hit them with? Gust and Sleep. Double kick. Would that have to be Bite? Was a memory card required to save any N64 game? I don't know. I just know I can save what I have. Yeah, it was at least needed for Quest 64. That much I could tell you for sure. I mean, we could start off with Knockdown against their Haunter. I wonder, is Stantler? Because he has Stantler. Is Stantler considered Ghost in this generation? That'd be a weird one. But I guess it would give it a little bit of, no, Wydeer is considered Ghost. Interesting that he has that then. They can Midnight, but the Ghost, Morty's Ghost in this gym are actually part Dark. So they're only weak to Fairy. Yeah, so that's the tough part. I think we're going to start off with Blathers, actually. I think we start off with Blathers, and then we go for some Aerial Aces. Yeah, Quest 64 is not amazing, but it's interesting. Because there's not a lot of, like, RPGs on the 64. So it was interesting to see them trying something like that. Unfortunately, it did just end up not being finished. But it was still a cool experience. Okay. He's leading with Haunter. Like I said, Hypnosis still doesn't have great accuracy. Gambling Pull. I could throw a quick gamble out. I guess I don't mind. I could do it for a quick minute. I don't know if anybody's gonna go on that, but I can throw one in. That's pretty simple. I'll just throw it in for a minute, and I will not take an action until the pull is finished. But yeah, since there wasn't a lot of RPGs on the 64, there was definitely like a reason to try to make something like Quest 64. What other RPGs? I mean, there was Tactics Ogre, right? Which was a tactics RPG, tactics turn-based RPG. I mean, there's the Pokemon games, obviously. I always think of them as kind of not RPGs, though. Ah, yes, Paper Mario. I wonder if Paper Mario probably needed the memory card, right? I doubt that could be saved right on the cart. Ah, okay, Miss Eevee's in. It didn't. Wow, okay. 1K is a pittance. I'm sure to everybody around here, 1K isn't that much. All right. Let's throw down. Let's throw down. Like I said, we do have Foresight. I kind of want to throw that on Gengar at some point. Yeah, he hit his first Hypnosis right away, because why wouldn't you? It's just gotta be nice, man. 2 Hypnosis hits in a row. Okay, that's really nice. You know what? I was complaining, but I also got to wake up first turn. So you know what? I guess I don't get to complain now, huh? Let's see. We could go for Rocky. Let's go for Rocky. Hypnosis. Once again, that's 3 Hypnosis hits in a row. Like I said, just gotta be nice. Yeah, let's lower that accuracy a little bit so you can hit this other Hypnosis. Oh, wow, he actually missed one. Who would have seen that coming? Ooh, Dig doesn't do that much, though. Weird Quest 64 needed one, but yeah, strange that Ocarina of Time didn't. There we go, okay. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Mischievous. Okay, let's keep going Mud Slap here. Ooh, Confuse Ray, okay. Okay, 1 Mud Slap. Let's go for 2. Ooh, Perish Song. Does it have, do you think, let me check. I wonder if it has, okay, it does not have a locking yourself in move. Psywave can be big damage or no damage. Alright, 2 Mud Slaps. Let's get Rocky out of there. We'll go back to Blathers. Blathers has some pretty good special D. But Psywave is just random damage, so I guess, yeah, see, it's just random damage. I could go, because I think this means he swaps. Let's go Hypnosis. Yeah. Ah, he has a Miracle Berry. Okay, let's see if we can get a Foresight off. Alright, I'm okay with taking... Like, if Blather goes down, I'm not, like, heartbroken about it. I think I'd rather try... We also have 60 Special D. I think I'm okay going for a Foresight here. Okay, so we're fast asleep. Let's swap to Stanley. Might as well... No, we're not... not doing that. Alright, so now let's go for a Gust. I guess, yeah, let's go for Gust, see how much damage it deals. Okay, some pretty good damage. Shadow Ball, ooh, man, 42. Damnation, that's some dips right there. Let's go for a Pursuit. Dodged it once. Okay, Pursuit's doing some good damage, too. Dodged it twice. Yeah, that's what I need to see, baby. All right, we're set. Dodged it 3 times. Red Bull don't give a single shit, man. This guy's got too much fucking energy in him. That's what happened. Yo, Red Bull does not let you sleep. And we can see that our boy... very, very clearly drank way too much of the stuff. You never... Well, of course not. Why would I whine about it working in my favor? I would never whine about it working in my favor. I whine about it if it doesn't work in my favor. Okay. This one's... Oh, damn it. That's not great. I cannot afford to lose Omelette. Psywave could potentially kill me. Nadia's weak to psychic type moves. So ideally I don't go there. Psywave could kill at this range. Yeah, right. If it's a high roll, Psywave could kill lots of people, unfortunately. I think I probably, I'm trying to think, because I would need to sack Blathers, I think. He's the one I care about the least. And then after his Blathers gets sacked, I can use somebody else. Could probably throw Red Bull in there. I think we were faster. Risk it with Red Bull, no balls. I think Red Bull's faster. Okay, alright. We'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and see. Why not? Let's give it a shot. I'm pretty sure we're faster. But now I don't know. I don't know if... Well, we'll see. We'll see if Pursuit kills. Alright, Pursuit did kill. That was pretty close, though. I think that was in range for us, just barely not getting the KO. Nice. Alright. I see we are a very good winner. We are a very good winner, Midnight. Alright, everybody lives. Complete the prediction. Clap, 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 clap. Get one of these going. Cheated by playing... How do you mean cheated? Literally, that's... Literally, that's what streaming's all about, Miss Evie. Thank you, thank you. All right, so that's Morty done. So now we do get a very good boost here. Because now we can get up to level 30, which means we can get Electabuzz. Which will be very big for us. A really good electric type in our team. Ralph is really... Did you say it's Uncle Ralph? You can call your mom sometimes too? What the fuck you call it talking about my mom for, Ralph? Huh? Leave my mom alone. I don't need you talking to me about my mother, alright? Oh, what this guy thinks he's doing. Trying to tell me to call my mom. I'm gonna push Ralph into the river. He ain't never getting out of there. Wade should call next. You guys do love your Wade. I think we keep Blathers until we hit 30, and then we exchange him for, what's our face? Volta. That's my current plan of attack. Oh yeah, we have Alfalfa too. Alphaba? Forgot how to pronounce it. J-Man told me the proper pronunciation at some point. The only thing is... Alphabet. Ah, good old... That's why he's got the spoons, of course. The only problem is I don't know where to put Volta once we get there. I mean, Stanley... Does Stanley make it all the way to the Elite Four? I mean, he makes it for Chuck, at least. Well, maybe he doesn't make it for Chuck. They do have some rock moves, and that would kind of hurt Stanley big time. Doubtful? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Stanley's only sticking around until the next gym. Because Electabuzz will do good work, but I mean, there's nothing really Alfalfa has got that deals big damage. I mean, we can teach it Thunder Punch, right? And that's pretty good. Yeah, but Side Beams, we're looking for like super effective damage of some sort. And then Claire, we've got Omelet for Claire, and by that point, we should have access to Togekiss. So I'm not super worried about Claire. I feel like we'll have a pretty good attempt at Claire. Oh, I forgot about that. Alright, so then, what's our next play? Oh, also, we should probably go get... Let me do the, save real quick, chat. We gotta give ourselves a bunch of rare candies. Oh, we did fight the Kimono Girls. So those should be all... The Kimono Girls are all vanquished. We have Surf. So I think we can get access to Togekiss now, actually, if I remember right. Let's see. Let's put on the cheats. Where the hell are my cheats at? Nah, dude, don't tell me I gotta go put the cheats back in. I gotta go put my I gotta put my cheats back in? Do. Alright, hold on a sec. Let me just put the cheats in here. Let's cheat. We're gonna add a cheat. Rare candy cheat. Do. Actually, I think you put these... No, you put these together, it looks like. Okay, hold on a sec. Oh. Closed on me. That's why I saved, though. That's why we saved beforehand. We put on some background music while I figure that out. Alright, crystal version. Cheats, less cheats, new cheats. Rare candy. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I do love the Super Mario. There we are. There's our rare candies. Wonderful. Alright, now we can take that one off. Oh, is it gonna crash again? Hold on a sec. Hold on, before this goes crazy, let's just save real quick. Perfect. Okay, I think we're good now. Alright. There we are. We are a cheater pumpkin eater. Hello, VV! Welcome in, welcome in! Howdy, howdy! We just finished our fourth gym leader against the gym leader Morty. How is your afternoon going, or I guess your evening? How are you doing, Miss VV? How are you doing? Dire Docs, yeah, that's one of my... I mean, I think it's kind of a typical one, right? But it's a very good one. Everybody, I feel like, likes Dire Docs. It's going good, thanks. Hey, awesome. Glad to hear. Hope your weekend's starting off well. You got anything fun planned for the weekend? More like Dire Dick. What the fuck is this guy think? This guy just thinks he can walk around saying Dire Dicks. Someone get this guy out of here. Hello, Malphon. It's good to see you, bud. It's good to see you. How you doing tonight? Route 30. Route 30. How is my favorite blue boy doing? Let's see, Route 30. Which one's Route 30, chat? I mean, obviously that means there's 30 of them, but which one is it exactly? Right here. Okay, so go to Cherry... I guess we should get Fly first, right? We'll go beat up the big muscle man, Morty, and that gets us Fly, right? Like, his wife gives that to us after we kick his ass. Am I remembering correctly? Need to sleep and get rested pretty much. Went out drinking yesterday, so I need a week to recover. I hope you had a fun... It sounds like you had a pretty fun time, though. If you need a week to recover after a night, I'm hoping you had fun. Slain in most egregious fashion. I'm only here for a bit before I'm sucked into a collab. Ah, the ever-popular Malphon. Simply too many people want a piece of the blue boy. What's it like being VTuber's most sought-after blue boy? Grab this off. Did have fun? Hell yeah. So you guys went out, did you like go to multiple bars? Did you guys have a little... Did you guys, like, hang out at a friend's house, do some drinking, watch some movies, play some games or something? In pieces, mostly. GGD kisses you. Kisses me. Oh, my God. He's allowed to do that? Have a good night, Malphon. And do your best to stay together in one piece on your collab. And thanks for stopping by, buddy. Always good to see you. Always good to see you. Oh, I thought we beat all these guys here. All right, his beloved bird Pokemon. I gotta put him down into the ground. Met up at a bar, and my friend immediately went. So tradition says we have to take shots now. Hey, you know? Who are you to argue with tradition, right? Who are you to argue with tradition? If they say you need to take shots now, okay, maybe, you know what? Maybe I can find room in my gullet for exactly 1 or 2 shots. It's been a long time since I've went out drinking. Usually, myself, I liked going to like a buddy's house or something and playing like stupid card games or like Cards Against Humanity, watching some movies and shit while I drank. But it's always a fun time. Stayed at a nice bar until morning until they closed. Wow, nice. Found a nice little hole in the wall, it sounds like, eh? 3 shots within the first 20 minutes along with my beer was... Yeah, that doesn't sound like many people's intention if I'm going to be... if I'll be honest with you. That sounds like a rough start. Especially if you haven't been drinking in some time. Oh, what is it, Mom? Saw this adorable doll. I bought it with your money. My mother is not... My mother cannot be trusted with my funds. I guess this is what it's like when you're like a childhood celebrity, right? Childhood stars are always getting like absolutely screwed over by their parents, right? That's how it goes, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's the typical manner. Also, is Chuck in Olivine City, or is he in the other... Or is he in the... I think he's in Olivine City, right? Or no, maybe it's not, actually. Where's the fucking Chuckster at? In Kindwood? Okay, so I think we want to go to Kindwood first, then. Mahogany. Where the hell's Kindwood at? Olivine, Lighthouse, Battle Tower. Okay, so then we just gotta surf first. Okay. We just gotta go surfing. Just gotta go surfing USA. Just surf over there. Okay. You know what? That I can do. Also, we got a catch here, so we can try. We can see what else we kind of get tonight. Hopefully, it'll be something pretty good. I'm feeling like. I do like our gal Stanley, or I guess our guy Stanley. I still don't know why J-Man named the Stanley. Usually, he's got like some sort of reasoning behind the seasoning when it comes to the names. But, you know, I don't mind. It just reminds me of that mug, like, everybody's, like, super freaked out about, right? Why do people like that mug, by the way? Does anyone know? Southwest, I think, not just west. Okay. Gonna draw a bit while listening. Hey, awesome. What are you drawing? Well, you don't, obviously, if you're busy drawing, don't worry about responding, but I am curious what you're drawing. Are you doing some artwork for a friend? Artwork for the stream or whatnot? I do so love seeing artiste. It's a very cool skill. I've only got a very, like, borderline above elementary school level drawing skill myself. So it's always cool seeing other artists around. Ah, you can respond. Okay. Currently making fan art for a friend. Also streamer. Oh, cool. What kind of, do they have a mod, like, are they a VTuber, or are they just a, like, a webcam-based streamer? I don't want to say a flesh streamer, because that just seems odd. Moo Moo is sick. She needs lots of berries. Its cry is weak. We have a joke going, calling the other a Discord kitten. I have the ability to force into that with art. Well, I mean, you gotta take your shot. Yeah, it's since there's like VTuber, which is virtual tuber. I've heard the term flesh tuber going around before, just to kind of fire back to a certain extent, though I think it's a little bit, obviously a little bit silly for my taste. But yeah, I've heard people call like streamers that are, you know, just with regular webcam, like a flesh streamer, which is it's pretty funny. It's a little much. I feel like calling anybody a flesh something is a little bit beyond the pale. You know what I mean? Honestly, amazing term. You throw it against somebody that you don't particularly like and see their reaction to being called a flesh tuber. Flesh tubers, yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Pikachu, stop double teaming, dude. You're just gonna die eventually. You're just gonna die tired. I got jump scared by a Twitch Turbo ad. Oh, that sounds fun. But aren't you... Oh, no, I guess you're no longer a subscriber. I was about to say, aren't you, like, immune to that for now? It is a big yucks. I mean, it's a stupid name, but... I don't know. I don't think it's... I don't think anybody's gonna get too bothered by it. But before I did VTubing, or PNG tubing, I suppose, whatever you want to call it, I was a no-cam streamer, and I used to do a bunch of card game streams, Hearthstone in particular. I've always been, like, pretty good at card games. On Magic the Arena, Magic the Gathering Online, I think it's called, or it's Arena, whatever you want to call it. I got onto, like, the Legend circuit. So I got, like, to the top of the top on there. And for Hearthstone, I was always, like, rank 1. For some reason, I think I just never tried enough. I never got to Legend as a Hearthstone player. But I also never bought stuff on Hearthstone. I was just like, whatever. I'm just gonna play it the usual way. I'm not gonna spend money on this game to play. Same thing with Magic the Gathering Arena Online, whatever you want to call it. I'm a free-to-play player through and through, baby. I'm cheap as hell. Unless I have to pay for something, I'm not planning to pay for something. Which is why I always, like, recommend people getting, like, ad blockers and whatnot, and, like, doing their best to avoid as many ads as possible. Oof-oo-foo-foo. I hope it gets dark soon. Okay, I'm assuming that lady up there that's just muttering to herself in the grass. She must have something during the nighttime, I assume. MTG Arena Online. It's fun. I had a good time with it. Yeah, if you're willing to, I would definitely net deck in MTGO Online or whatever. Like, find a deck online, just copy it, and just try to find the cheapest version possible. And that's how I played, and I was able to get up to pretty high levels. And it's also just useful because you get to learn a lot of the in and outs without really, like, risking a lot of money or anything. I'm gonna headbutt. Oh yeah. Okay, he is faster. That's why I didn't want to dig. Because I figured if I dig, I would be in a bad spot. Alright, I could go... Let's go to Omelet. Because Double Kick is going to do nothing to Omelet. Yeah, 1 damage. Not too much to worry about there. I'll just go for 1 Charm. And then we should be fine. Why'd you go for Double Kick, Taurus? Oh, come on. It's a 10% chance to miss. Alright, let's go for Fairy Wind. Huh. What was it using that made it go last? What was it using? Because he's 100% faster than me. Did I give myself the Quick Claw back? Was I smart like that? Am I actually a genius? Oh, I'm actually a genius. Okay, that's why it is. Gotcha. I'm just actually that good. Okay, cool. Now that I understand that. I never get to a high level in TCGs because I like playing around with different decks too much. Yeah, I feel like the best way to get a high rank in one of those is to almost just practice one deck in particular. Like one style of deck you really like. And so you just stay on that one until you, like, basically get what you want out of it. You again. There's no need to panic. Gym leader isn't here. Supposedly he's taking care of a sick Pokemon at the lighthouse. Harumph, boo-hoo. Just let sick Pokemon go. Pokemon that can't battle is worthless, folks. Absolutely worthless. Why don't you go train at the lighthouse? You're gonna need it for our next battle. There you go, Midnight. You got your Trump impression. Once again, I don't think it's that great, but you know what? I'm only one can man. Boop, boop, boop. In Can's world, remembering to change held items is a mark of genius. Yes, that is true. You're absolutely correct. It is a mark of absolute genius. Alright, so we can get strength behind us. Our Pokemon are really... Okay, let me give Omelet. Maybe he gives us something if our Pokemon is, like, max friendship? No, he just says that we're really close. Also, we can go get a catch over in 39. Ma. Alright, so strength. How do we like strength? I feel like maybe it's just best on Nadia. Because I think I'd rather keep Headbutt on Red Bull, because we're pretty fast. But Nadia doesn't have like a really strong move to throw around, and Rocky is also relatively fast. So I'd rather keep Headbutt on Rocky. I mean, this is not a bad moveset, though. I guess maybe we don't need it right now. That's right, I forgot. We have to do this. Oh no, we don't actually. In this hack, Midnight, basically, if your Pokemon can use Strength, it can use it right off the menu. See, like it can. Oh, Taurus can surf? What do you mean Taurus can learn surf? What the hell? Since when can that thing learn surf? What kind of crazy-ass bull can just go surfing? Since Gen 1, damn. Like, original Gen 1, wow. That, I did not think that was the case. Excuse me. Alright, so what are we catching in here? What's our catch for this route? Oh, wow. That's really good, actually. Yeah, a Magnemite is pretty crazy. Hey, Luigi! Here we go. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. It's good to see you, bud. How's your weekend going? Or how is your weekend starting? You're just in time for some Pokemon. Stanley, snap out of that confusion. Put him to sleep. Thank you. Now, the only problem is, now that we have a Magnemite, I'm going to just, you know what, I'm just going to throw balls at him for now. Now that we have a Magnemite, do we want that over an Electabuzz? In MTG at one point, I did largely lock in with one deck, but it wasn't meta or anything. I like decks that let me do absurdly greedy and hilarious shit. Aha, I see. If someone played a control deck against it, my prospects were poor, but I was having enough fun not to care. That's the most important part. More than ranks or anything, it's just how much fun you're having with the game. Very good, man. A lot of good food this week. Hell yeah. Oh, man. Ain't nothing like a good meal to start off the weekend right. I've had chat, do we have a name in particular that we want for this Magnemite? Magnet Man. We could keep up doing the Mega Man, the Robot Masters names. Oh, we got Polly as well. Polly, Maggie, Magnet Man. Okay, we got a wheel situation going on here. Okay, let me pull out the wheel. 1 second, chat. We got a couple names here tonight. Hell yeah. You absolutely love to see it. Spin that wheel. And let me grab window capture. Beautiful. It's already set up for it. And we got Policeman. Okay, wow, quite a few names. Okay. So Magnet Man, Polly, Maggie, and then Policeman. All right, any other names before I give the wheel a spin? Told the story before, but the wonderful night I played Villainous Wealth for X31. Hold on, I gotta see that real quick while I wait and see. Villainous Wealth. What is that card? I don't recognize that offhand. Target opponent exiles the top X cards from the library. You may cast any number of them with mana value. Yeah, okay, you had a very fun night with that spell. My goodness. Alright, looks like we're good. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Oh my god, just barely Maggie missed. And we got Policeman. Congratulations to Luigi. Condolences to Vivi. You just barely missed out. So let me give this nickname. Yes. Unfortunate, Vivi. You were so close. If you see here, I'll just show you. You were this close. This close away. Maybe next time. Hoping so. I'm hoping so for you, Vivi. Alright. Policeman. Oh, yeah. And let me get this window capture off. My opponent instant conceded. Oh yeah, I don't think anybody's sticking around to let you play all of their cards for like a good hour after they know they've lost. And there ain't no reason to sit that one through. I completely agree with the opponent on that one. Alright, so now, chat, now we have a question that we need to figure it out. Do we like Magnemite or Magneton more than we like Electabuzz? That's a question we gotta talk about. I'm trying to see if they did any changes to either one. I like Electabuzz in, like, his personality and his model I like quite a bit more. It looks like neither one was changed when it comes to their stat line. Vote for Mag. I know you're a big Magnemite fan. Trying to see if it got changed at all. Looking at the documentation. Oh shit, they made Porygon 2 normal electric. Would you look at that? That's an interesting one. I kind of like that change, honestly. No, I don't think they've changed anything about Electabuzz or Magnemites. Well, we'll keep it in mind now. We really don't need an electric type until we're past Jasmine anyways, so currently neither electric type is super like well suited for the team, you know what I mean? Ah, true. How are the DVs on Mag? I think he was blue starred, so I think he was pretty good DVs. Let's put Stanley away for now. Man, I like Stanley a lot more than I like our Alakazam. Maybe I'm just sick in the head, but I just like him more. Where's Policeman? Ah, there he is. He's Blue Star. Wow, that's a pretty good... That's almost perfect DVs. 11 attack, 13 HP, 13 special, 12 speed, 7 defense. That's a pretty good set. Yes, our elect kid is a shiny. He was the shiny egg that we got. But I mean, our elect kid's also very good EV wise, or DV wise rather. So honestly, both are quite good. Both are quite good. The nice part about it is, either way, we have a great backup plan. If one goes down, we can just grab the other, and we can be pretty much always good with a single electric Pokemon. Which is very nice to have. Alright, so I think we go through the lighthouse. There's some fights to get here. We talk to Jasmine, and then we can get that quest going to get, like, the medicine or whatnot. If I remember right. Or can we get the medicine without talking to it? Either way, we kind of want to fight the trainers here for experience. Anywho. But I forgot if we can get the medicine without talking to Miss Jasmine. Let's see. Steel type is a very strong type to switch in. I agree. Steel type is very, very good defensive-wise. Especially because there's Fairy in this generation. So having, like, a steel-based move we can use is really not bad either. Why I'm very, like... I'm okay with either one we grab, because I think both choices are good. If I was absolutely, completely crazy / wild with it, I could use both. Just use the Magneton as a Steelmon, you know? If I was absolutely crazy with it. Give me Red Bull in there. I don't think Red Bull's going to be worried about this guy. Yeah, that's with a crit, too. Red Bull's pretty good. Red Bull's alright. Also, we gotta see if we can get that steel... Hold on a sec, I forgot. I need to go buy some potions. But we need to see if we can get that steel coat, steel whatever it is, the upgrade for our Steelix. Ooh, that's actually, yeah, that's a good... I just thought about that. If we upgrade our Steelix, we definitely don't need the Magneton. Unfortunately, that's another point against the Magneton, because we're going to have a Steelix and an Electabuzz. Not the most... A little bit of overlap, and I like... Personally, I very rarely... I don't know about you guys, chat. In Pokemon, I very, very rarely allow overlap on my team. Obviously, in a Nuzlocke, it's a little different, right? Because you only have so many options. You kind of have to run with what you got. But if I'm playing, like, regularly, like, casually, I very rarely go for doubles of any sort on my team. I don't know, I think it's just a little... You only get to play with so many Pokemon on your team. Why would you want to double up on something? It's always my thought process. I go by weaknesses. Not a bad strategy, honestly. Not a bad one at all. Damn, Red Bull just fucking one-shotting them with a headbutt. Oh, Mach Punch. Okay, that I did not expect. I was like, Bubble Beam will be fine. But a Mach Punch almost got us. Well, no, even if it crit, we would have been fine still. Let's see. Let's go over to Stanley. think that should be fine. No more than 2 Pokemon in a team can be weak to any particular type. Not a bad idea. It's not a bad sort of strategy to have, you know? Because really, Pokemon is mostly a game of just making sure you don't have, like, a fatal flaw on your whole squad. As long as you have some flexibility, generally you're going to be okay. Alright, let me just top off Red Bull and Stanley. You know what I'm actually surprised by, chat? Is how much content Pokemon has gotten, like, from not just, like, Nintendo, but from YouTube as a whole. Like, there's so many YouTube channels that are all about playing Pokemon in various different ways. It's kind of wild, impressively even. Like, there's those people who try and beat Pokemon with just one Pokemon. There's obviously Nuzlocke stuff that we do. There's monotype stuff out there. There's, like, the ultra hardcore, like, Kaizo stuff. There's Soul Link, which is kind of like a Nuzlocke sort of deal. It's crazy. There's just so much shit out there for Pokemon. And Leaf Green, I had Raticate, Snorlax, and Farfetch'd. See, I'm okay with, like, Farfetch'd and a normal type. Because I primarily view, like, the birds in this generation as being mostly, like, 12 damage. Okay, we're good. As mostly being flying, even if they do have that normal stink to them. It's just it's a product of the generation, so I generally let that pass. But I would not have Eradicate on my squad if I had the others. Gym Leader Matt? I don't think so. I don't think I've heard of Gym Leader Matt. A Pursuit user, huh? These guys love their fucking Pursuit in Gen 2. Damn, look at Rocky's fucking defense. 108. That guy's a little bulky, I could say. You know, just a little. He's just a little bulky. He's just a healthy, growing young lad. A healthy boy. I remember I watched, I forgot what his name was, but it was a YouTuber that primarily did content entirely based around, like, leveling up one Pokemon and then trying to beat the associated generation with it. I forgot his name. I think it's like Scott something. Maybe. But the thing is, I stopped watching his stuff because it's going to be kind of funny for you to hear, but I found his play style was just too annoying to me. I got too mad about his plays. I was like, come on, man, you're playing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. I just could no longer stand to watch. I got far too into it. I was like, how dare you play in a way that I would not play? And I just stopped watching. How does one Nuzlocke and Master Duel? You got me. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I figured that must have been a crit. Let's go to Red Bull. That's Matt if you want to check him out. So what does he do? I'm assuming, does he do Pokemon stuff, or? I love watching people make mistakes and loathe watching excessive risk aversion. I don't know if that means you hate watching me play Pokemon or you love watching me play Pokemon. I feel like it's one or the other. I cannot tell which. Speedruns of Pokemon with custom mons. Huh. Custom, you say? How does that work? Like, he did Ghost Snorlax in Gen 1. Huh, so they made... Did they make Snorlax normal and Ghost, or just Ghost? Oh, there you go. That's everybody's favorite. It's me, Wade. Were you awake? Do you feel like a Pokemon battle? It won't be like last time. Route 31st, where I'll be. Let me know when you get there. See you later. Oh, yeah. Don't you worry, Wade. I will let you know the second I get there. You're going to be the first guy I tell. Some of each, really. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because sometimes I'm pretty risk-advert. Or I'm like I will not do risky stuff. But sometimes I'm like, fuck it, let's let it roll, let it ride. I feel like sometimes that's just the way you gotta play it. You just gotta go for the gold sometimes. Yeah, that's an easy to beat Azumarill. I guess they just don't get strong moves yet. Flaffy, okay. Just go to Rocky for now. Man, I want to train Nadia, but Nadia not being ground type yet kind of stinks. Once she is a proper queen, a Nidoqueen, prove a lot more effective. Also, she gets to be a really great mixed attacker. Not as great as Nidoking, but still pretty good. I think you're pure fairy. Let me seismic toss you and see what we're looking like. Yeah, we'll just seismic toss you to death. Not a fan of looking up everyone's movesets, and while I don't think you do this, the death knell for my enjoyment is when someone pulls out a calculator. Yeah, I do not pull out the calc. I also think that's kind of where the fun goes to die a little bit. I get needing that for like the hardest of the hard stuff, but it's a little bit less exciting. Well, I guess it's a lot bit less exciting when somebody's just calcing everything out. I would, if I'm doing hard stuff like this, I look up moves and whatnot, but I never look up, like, calculations. I might look up, like, the BSTs and try and hazard a guess on if I'm going to be faster or not. Like, that's my usual go-to. But that's basically the max that I'll go. He's also made all the mons Pokemon Red have Golbat's freaky tongue. You know, you gotta appreciate the dedication. That guy saw the freaky tongue and was like, man, I gotta have it. I watch streamers because I want to see them do Pokemon, not because I want to see them employ tools to do basic math. I agree, it's also not basic. It's not basic math because it's knowing exactly how that stuff works a little bit. It's like a lot of bits. But at the same time, I also understand that not being really fun to watch. So I completely get it. Like, I've never watched, like, a Pokemon, like one of those Kaizos or whatever they're called, just because I feel like it wouldn't be very interesting to me. Alright, I'm going to see if I can get Nadia a kill here. If not, I'll swap her back. 22, so even with that... Oh, thank you so much! Hey, personality! Hello, hello! Welcome back in! Good to see ya! Okay, if this doesn't kill, I gotta swap out. Damn. I gotta swap out. Mistakenly mass unfollowed everybody. Oh, really? How'd that happen? Do you just end up, like, trying to clear out the old watch list, or what happened? Yeah, there we go. That's a lot of experience for Nadia. Basic math, adding, multiplying, etc. with formula memorization. So, I mean, that's a little bit, like, I mean, sure, it's still addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, and whatnot, but it's a little bit more than what you can do on pen and paper. It is my point. But, like I said, I still get it. I don't find it very entertaining. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing that in, like, a YouTube video, but I don't think I would be interested in seeing that live. Pretty interesting if they're not doing arithmetic. Yeah, because then you can just kind of have to rely on your knowledge and kind of go from there. It's an extension for that purpose, yeah. Ah, okay. Were you up to, like, I know some people, personality got, like, hundreds and hundreds of people they follow. Were you like that before? I know I've had to do that once or twice on this channel. I just end up following too many people. And then I wasn't able to keep track of the people I really wanted to see at a certain time. Kaizo is just a challenge run. Yeah, it's like a super, super tough Pokemon game, basically. Like it's the same basic concept, but it's just like, hey, we made our game a lot tougher. Enjoy! Do. Glad I prepared a backup list. Yes, always having a backup is very, very useful tech. Very useful tech. Glad to see you back here. Glad to know I was one of those you had to get back to. A lot of dead streamer channels. Ah, yeah. That'll happen. That will happen. I don't give up my follow easily, so I avoid that mess. I'm one of those guys, like, if I find something even a little bit interesting, I'll, like, throw a follow, and then I'll check it out later. Okay, he's flailing. I do want to be careful here. I don't want to flail and then die. That seems bad. Let's go over to Red Bull. Let Red Bull finish this guy off. Oh, and now he water guns. Okay, fucking get headbutted, idiot. But I love Chinchou, chat. Chinchou's like probably my favorite water Pokemon from Gen 2. I like Lantern. Lantern's cute, but Chinchou very, very much steals the show for me. Oh yeah, forget this motherfucker has Mach Punch. Wait till your ass is a Poliwrath, then learn that shit. Alright, Alfalfa can take this. You too, Luigi, hell yeah. Glad to know I make the list. Glad to know I make the list, everybody. Very appreciated. Man, I don't know. I know, like, the Kadabra line's very good, but I never like using Alakazam. He's just so frail. He's just so soft in the hips. You know what I mean? Like, he's just gonna break apart if you look at him the wrong way. And I don't know how I feel about that. Utah is banning VPNs. Huh. Law goes into effect May 6th. Interesting. I wonder how easily that sounds like something that cannot easily be applied. But I guess we'll see. Do. Not optimal for Nuzlocke. Which pit, Eevee? Let's just, yeah, go ahead. Fucking Mach Punch me, bitch. I don't even give a single darn. Sounds pretty dystopian. The world is very dystopian right now. Well, I mean, VPN isn't like... I mean, I understand why people like VPNs, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, Alakazam, yeah. I mean, Alakazam is pretty strong. But yeah, you kind of want to swap around. You want to, like, swap in and out when you're doing a Nuzlocke. So ideally, you really don't want, like, a frail as hell Pokemon, unless you're really planning to, like, rush through basically everybody in one quick go. Also, when is this rival fight? The next rival fight's not until the Goldenrod Underground Tunnel? Interesting. I thought he would be a lot sooner. That's where it starts. First the VPNs and what else? Yeah, you're not wrong. Yes, you may. I will go get you your medicine. Palu. Poor little guy. I wonder what he's... do we ever learn what he's sick with? What kind of stuff is he sick with? After the 7th gym. Okay, so we have quite some time. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Alright, we need to also get that thing. Where do we get that thing from? Oh, we gotta go all the way around. Yeah, we talked to Jasmine. I'll do it again just to be safe, but we did talk to Jasmine. Do 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 do. It's kind of cheerful music for this Ampharos to be in dire straits like he is. Drop down for some extra trainer power. Ah, thank you, thank you. Definitely be doing that. I just don't know how well they're going to be able to enforce the no VPN thing. Feels just like, you know, it's just something they said they want to do, and they're not going to have, like, really any way to track that. I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, the era of being on the internet without much supervision does not seem to be around for too much longer. Can ISPs track that? I mean, VPNs, certain VPNs do have, like, logs that they can give to the government, or rather, they can give... There's, like, logs that they have that certain companies do give up when asked by the government, but I think not every VPN ends up giving the logs out, so... It depends more on the integrity of the VPN. If a VPN's very, like, staunch on their no giving logs out to the government, you know, there's not much they can really do about it. But I guess we'll see. Meta aim to prevent companies from selling VPNs in Utah. Well, the only thing is, I don't think they can really do that. Like, logistically, I don't think that's very feasible. Ba-ba-da-da. Did we fight you? We did. I think we're good, though. I think we've beaten everybody, then. We've kicked the butt of all of these Pokemon trainers who are, for some reason, just hanging around. It's a weird play. Like, I can see at least, like, the reason for, like, visiting a Pokemon, like, graveyard. But, boy, I cannot really fathom why all of these people are just hanging out in this lighthouse. Like, it feels like it's the whole damn town. Not just like a couple of people. Like, the whole town came to chill. Okay, so before we go any further, I'm thinking I put away Alfalfa, and then I'm going to grab out Volta, and I'm going to put him to 30. Because that's our highest leveled Pokemon right now. And then we're going to roll it from there. Luckily, we do have a Surfmon. We have a Surfmon with our fucking Taurus. That Taurus, he's a surfer dude like no other. Strangely enough. Yeah, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to, like, surf. I'm gonna, like, fish up a Magikarp or something. But no, luckily enough. Some reason I thought we checked. Yeah, it feels like I know at some point we were trying to figure out how we were gonna do it. But, surprisingly, just happened to have it. Oh yeah, that's right. I like everything on this, but Swift is good too. Quick attack's only 40 power. I'll give it a quick attack. It's just not gonna scale much more than it currently is at. So then Electabuzz is gonna be on the squad. I really like the squad currently. No, I wish Electivire was in the game. Oh, Thunder Punch? Let's fucking go. I like Magmortar, but Electivire is definitely the cooler of the evolutions, right? I feel like we all can agree that Electivire is cooler than Magmortar. Not that Magmortar is bad. Magmortar is not bad at all. Oh shit, we can learn Low Kick? So chat, what's the play here? Do we drop Dizzy Punch or Swift? Low Kick's a pretty good move to have on the arsenal. It's good against Steel types, Rock types, Normal types. I mean, a lot of Normal and a lot of Rock and a lot of Steel types are also... Sometimes, I mean, there's Steel X, which is really bad if we run into that. I'm trying to think... What about Light Screen? Light Screen's very good. Being able to put up a Light Screen, it's almost... I would have to... It's just too good of a move, I think, to, like, be willing to drop for Low Kick. Low Kick's, like, good, but it's not staying the whole way through. And Light Screen's, like, a pretty potent move, though obviously it's kind of weird on a more physically based Pokemon, or, like, a more aggressive one. Dizzy Punch can confuse. Are we getting anything? I don't think there's a lot more evasion stuff going on, right? I don't think there's anybody with, like, evasion stuff coming up. Yeah, okay, well, let's see. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, we'll drop Swift. We'll drop Swift. I kind of agree. I was trying to see if there was anybody in the lineup that was going to have an evasion-based move, but I think we're okay. Alright, let's check out Volta in the flesh. Ah, what a wonderful sound effect. So 74 speed, 68 special attack, and 63 attack. Our fastest one besides that... Wow, we're even faster than Red Bull. Well, Red Bull probably picks up when he's at 30. But that's quite good. That's quite good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. The only thing he's got bad on is his defense stat, unfortunately. Besides that, though, his special defense stat is quite good as well. So we really just don't want to get hit with, like, ground-based moves. Well, obviously, we never want to get hit with ground-based moves, but we don't have the defense to really play around with that stuff. God, I keep forgetting that I have to use... Ralph! Ralph, get off my line. I don't care about your Wooper playing with your Pokeballs. Get off my fucking line, dude. Ah, yes, let's get ourselves a good rod. We can get a shiny stone right now, but it's on Route 30. So what I want to do is go fight the gym leader, and then get the shiny stone. Or rather, beat up Bruce, get the badge, allow us to fly, and then we can go and get Togetic. But, I mean, now that I think about it, yeah, Bruce, sorry. Togekiss would be really good, but no, I don't want it. That's so much of a walk. I'm about to say, because it would, a Togekiss would kind of, like, ruin this gym leader. But it's also so much of a walk. There's a big building up ahead. What is it? The Battle Tower. Take the Ultimate Trainer Challenge. The Battle Tower. This was not originally in Crystal, right? I'm assuming this must be an addition. Just bike there easy? It was? Wow, I don't remember ever interacting with it. I do not think that's an easy run. We need to get to Route 30. Route 30, and apparently we surf on Route 30, so there's got to be something here, surf-wise, that will allow us to get the shiny stone. So we need to go all the way over here. I don't know, is that... I feel like that's probably a pretty long hike, no? You don't think so? Like 5 minutes tops? Okay, I'll believe you guys. I'll believe you guys. If you don't say it's that long, we'll go for it then. So I don't know exactly on where on Route 30 it is. Just the documentation says Route 30 Shiny Stone requires surf. I suppose we are pretty fast on this bicycle, huh? The result's having Togekiss for Chuck, so juice is worth the squeeze. Yeah, it's gonna make us pretty invincible. Oh no, we went too far. I need to go back and then go south. Can't speak for how long to find the shiny stone, but getting the route is easy. Yeah, I can't imagine it's going to be that hard once we get to Route 30, right? Like, Route 30 isn't that big. So I assume it's not going to be too much to do. Man, I always loved the apricorns back when I was first playing. Makes me sad. He's a blue star frickin' Murkrow too. But I love the apricorns back in the day. I thought this was so cool. I loved when I saw that the Pokeball I threw was a different color. That was, to me, that was like, that's the best. This is the best. This is as good as Pokemon ever gets. I used to be, when I was doing, like, competitive battling, I was a little bit more into that. Like, trying to match my Pokemon to the ball colors and whatnot. Ba 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 ba. Route 31, so we're almost there. Oh yeah, I guess you guys were right. It's way quicker than I thought. I guess I've forgotten how, like, fast, like how short how small the world is. While you're there, that second town in the game has water if you care. Ah, so Cherry Grove, Mystic Water, and then something in Violet City too? Okay. Well, we might as well. You know what? We might as frickin' well. Route 30, surf is needed. Where the hell do we need surf on Route 30? That's a weird one. Go down? Okay. Oh, there it is. That's probably it. I'll put on a super repel in just a minute. We'll get real stinky with it. Avoid all these Pokemon. Yeah, with Togetic, or Togekiss, we should be pretty much... I don't see what Chuck could possibly do to stop us. Okay, I thought it was over here. Apparently that's not it. Ah, it's probably... I also need something that can cut. Okay. Yeah, let's go get a Pokemon that has cuts. Just grab Rattata. Put Stanley away for just a mere moment. Ah, Spinnerack. Web Spider will have it. I'm sure Web Spider has cut. He's got the little mandibles. Yep, there he goes. He's got cuts. He's got the mandibles for it. Hogwarts Legacy is free on Epic. Oh, interesting. Have you guys played the one before? Or have you played Hogwarts Legacy? Nice. Okay, let's evolve our Pokemon. I know my brother and my sister-in-law both played a lot of Hogwarts Legacy when it first came out. Alright, let's evolve Omelette. It seemed okay. It kind of seemed like a weird mix of like an open world, Dark Souls, Harry Potter-esque game. I like the cry they gave it. Lovely Kiss. Oh, didn't we get rid of Lovely Kiss? That's kind of funny that it came back. I think I'm good. Yeah, look at that. Look at those stats. 100 HP. Damn. Look at those. Look at those stats. Wow, up to 63 speed. He got she got a massive buff from evolving. Her speed almost doubled. I think she had 36 speed beforehand. And 83 special attack, 80 special defense, 73 defense, and 100 HP. Pretty wild, honestly. Not too shabby. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I feel like we're gonna have not a lot of problem with Chuck at that point. Yeah, we did get rid of Sweet Kiss, I thought. I guess you just get a chance to learn it again. It's not really a bad option. Charmer's just really good. Attack drop, a 2-stat attack drop is pretty hard to neglect. I said there was the Mystic Water here. Is it just... Oh, it's probably over here, yeah. Oh, it's our catch here, actually, right? Oh, guess we're getting a Goldeen. I'm about to say, because I was thinking for a moment, I was like... We didn't catch anything here. Oh, I hear barking upstairs. Might have to go take a peek. The hell are they barking about? Oh, they're dogs. They're gonna bark at everything. Oh, they're 2 different moves. Oh, that's what you meant. Hmm. I guess I was about to say, I always get them mixed up, and that's definitely the case, because I got them mixed up right there. Sweet Kiss, oh, that's the one that puts them to sleep? Or is that the confusion-based one? Because I think we had the confusion-based one. Yeah, a male Goldeen. That's confusion? Okay. What do we name? What would we call a male Goldeen? A male goldfish. I'm not very, like, fish associated, so I don't really have, like, a lot of fish-based names or punny stuff. I mean, there's always calling it horny, but that's not... I mean, that's still a little funny. Oh, you know what? I could call it... Hold on. This is an old meme, but it still works. This is an old meme, but fuck yeah, Sea King. Oh, Hikari? Do you want to name it Hikari? I don't mind. I was just saying, like, fuck yeah, Sea King was an old... That's an old-ass meme. Let me put a Hikari in there. Wait. Okay. Holding. Holding. I like your meme better? Okay. Fuck yeah, Sea King it is. I still, even though I was there for when that meme was around, I don't remember how it came to be. I just remember seeing fuck yeah, Sea King around a whole bunch. That's some old meme era stuff though. A Lapras was... Oh, you could trade a Lapras for a Pikachu here. So you could trade a Lapras for a Pikachu that knows Surf. I'm telling Nintendo you put a swear. Don't do that! You're gonna get the stream canceled! Why would you do that? The Can Man... I'm not even gonna just get canceled. He'll just... Miyamoto will just straight up put a bullet in my head. Don't do that. Don't you want to see me live for another day? It's Friday. We can go get a Lapras. Where the hell is a Lapras at? It is a Friday. I don't think I want the damn Pikachu, though. I don't want no damn Pikachu, but though a Pikachu with Surf is pretty good. Where is this damn Mystic Water you guys are talking about? Just this person walking around here. Left. I mean, if it's that guy's trading a Pikachu. Yeah, this guy doesn't do a Mystic Water. He's trading a Pikachu. So I feel like I'd rather have a Lapras, though. Where the hell's a Union Cave, then? Okay. He was the guy who gave the Mystic Water. Alright, well, funnily enough, we don't have any Pokemon that even use a Water move currently on the squad. We have zero access to any Water moves, so Mystic Water probably wouldn't do us that much good anyways, now that I think about it. Do we have... No, we need to go get Stanley out of the PC. Oh, Stanley. Oh, Stanley. Goodbye, Web Spider. Thank you for your assistance. I do like Web Spider. I like... he's such a cute little spider. I love those little spider guys that got, like, the big, furry, like, mandibles and the big old eyes. They're very cute. I know that's probably not a super popular opinion, but I always thought spiders were kind of cute. I mean, look at that little guy. How could you want to squash him? He's just a charming little guy. You can't help it that he may be a little bit spooky. How far away is Union? Can we go to Union Cave, or is that going to take a minute? Because I'd rather just go fight that damn gym leader. But at this point, we're doing side quest after side quest. Not that it's bad, mind you, but... Oh yeah, I wonder where's like the metal coat anyways, now that we're hunting around. Olivine Gym Guide. Post-gym battle. Wild Magnemite 2%. And then the fast ship. So Olivine Gym Guide. Oh, so the guy that just like talks a bunch of shit, he's gonna give me a metal coat after I beat the gym leader? Interesting. You know what's funny? They say the Mystic Water is unchanged, but I feel like that can't be accurate. Come back here with strength so you can do all the Union Cave stuff. That makes sense, actually. Yeah, but I don't have the badge to use it, I don't think. Right, I think we just got the surf badge. Because we have cut, flash, surf, and then something else. Maybe rock smash. Oh shit, a Ghastly. Ain't that a crazy run into? Kill it. Damn, you could have got a Ghastly this early in the game? Interesting. We need to beat Jasmine. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'd rather go do some gym leader. I'd rather go do some gym fights anyways. Or at least make our way towards the fighting gym. Oh, I guess that means we should definitely bring Alakazam. Alakazam should... Maybe we should put away Tauros for the next fight, then. I mean, Tauros can definitely do some damage, though. I mean, he's also weak to the next gym. Kind of one of those weird middle ground things. You can get it at Bellsprout Tower at night. Huh, interesting. I do like Gengar better than I like Alakazam, because I feel like Gengar, he's not like really bulky, but I feel like he's a little bit more bulky than Alakazam. Just because of his, if not for his stat line, just because of his immunities, right? Like being able to swap into normal and flying moves is pretty good. And generally being able to, like, take most attacks neutrally. Apparently Whitney's badge lets you use strength. Huh. Well, that's fine. I'm still going to go. I still think we'll just go fight the other two gym leaders, Annie Hoodle. Oh, who is... Wow, I left this one lady behind, huh? She's been able to avoid my wrath this whole time. Oh, your level 19 Flappy is not going to cut it, little lady. I'm sorry. Did you get last Lapras before Jasmine? Yeah, if we beat what's-his-face, we can get Fly. So then we can fly back to where Union Cave is. Or at least close to it. And then we can grab the Lapras. Because I agree, the Lapras will be very useful for handling the Steelix at least. All the ruin stuff is open too. Yeah, we can also get the Ammonites as well. So there's quite a few things we can get out of there. Pursuit's 80 power, but Headbutt is 105, so just gonna Headbutt. Do you have Pikachu? No, we don't have a Pikachu. But I mean, we have an Electivire, so I don't feel too, like... I don't feel like I really want a Pikachu. We also have a Magnemite that's pretty good if something happened to our Electivire. Oh no, it's the other way around, Miss Eevee. if you bring that guy a Lapras, you can get yourself a surfing Pikachu. So I guess they're trying to do like the Pokemon Yellow Pikachu sort of deal. It's probably like a super high, like DV'd specialty Pikachu or whatnot. Event Kenshin Union Cave. Okay, well we can definitely do that tonight. That should be no problem. Did I ever tell you, chat? One of my favorite memories when I was a younger lad. Ooh, Thrash? Yeah, I will now get rid of Rage. Was that I had a buddy over, and this was back when you did like sleepovers and whatnot. Ralph, get off my line. I'm telling my chat a story. And so he would come over and I would have like the spare bed that I would just pull out. And it was a ratty-ass bed. It was like a ratty-ass couch that turned into a bed. All the metal in there was like rusted. Not very safe at all. But I would just like always I would just pull out the couch, make the bed. He would be sitting there playing silver, and I'd be sitting over in my bed playing like gold, or I had crystal. I'm not sure which. And we just played just like that, just hanging out in the same room, playing video games. Not even like cooperatively. Just playing them literally all night, chat. Just like hours upon hours upon hours of just playing Pokemon. And just showing off what we got, seeing how far we were, all that shit. We would just go upstairs, grab whatever snacks were in the fridge, in the freezer. Because I had a bedroom in the basement when I was a teenager. It was pretty sick. I loved having like that, all my space like that. And so we would grab like whatever was inside the fridge and the freezer, whatever my mother left behind. You know, whatever she was willing to sacrifice to let us just eat food all the time. And man, I spent so many summer nights like that, just chilling out, me and my brother. Well, not my brother, me and my bro. Me and my good buddy. Just two guys sitting 25 feet apart or something, just playing Pokemon. And man, that's a summer memory that's always gonna be in there. And it's nothing like special either. It's just a really fun memory. I've just loved Pokemon all my life, I feel like. And yeah, it's a little less exciting nowadays because it's not, you know, a lot of the info's known and it's not as hard as it used to be, but it's really fun, you know? I wish it was a little bit more exciting, but it's still a pretty good time. I assume a lot of that's my nostalgia speaking, though. I assume, at least. Ba 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 da da. I really miss when games could keep secrets. Ah, yeah. I mean, and the fun part about that is even like game facts and like old internet era stuff. Like we were only so sure about the stuff on there, right? Like people could put anything on the internet. And sure, sometimes they were truthful, but sometimes not. So there was still a little bit of that, like, I don't know, secret knowledge floating around. Like, man, I remember, I don't know if you guys had the same, like, experience, but I feel like most people did. When Aerith died in the original Final Fantasy, how everybody was trying to find a way to save Aerith. And there was like 1.5 million guides online about how to save Aerith. It's so funny thinking back on it. Like, beating the game in a certain time limit, finding the holy materia. Like, you had to search around wherever Aerith, like, dropped that. Apparently the materia, that was a... Ooh, shit, a Tentacruel? Nice. That's a good catch, actually. Hopefully I can catch it. Only problem is if it wraps or does something like that, I'll have to kill it before I lose something. Oh, looks like we're good. But yeah, one of the old rumors was that you could, if you like search the area where Aerith like fell, you could find her holy materia, and somehow using that, you could bring her back to life within a certain time frame. And there were so many funny rumors about that back when I was growing up. Everybody wanted to save Aerith. You didn't play any Final Fantasy? Really? How did you avoid Final Fantasy for that long? Especially with somebody who likes to play as many games as you do. Stanley learning... Ooh, Safeguard. Huh. That's a pretty good move. But I like our selection. Alright, chat. A female tentacruel. A female... octopus. I think Tentacruel's like one of the better water Pokemon in Gen 1 too, right? That's not a... Not the starter, not Blastoise, obviously. I was more focused on platforms. Ah, I see. Yeah, I started off with RPGs. One of my first games that I ever remember playing... Well, I played Mario. But the first game I really got into was, Secret of Mana. Actually, it's a jelly... Ah, true. It's jellyfish, not an octopus. My apologies. Yeah, not sure what nickname... I mean, we could just go Jelly. Nothing wrong with a basic-ass nickname. Jellicent? We're gonna confuse the... We're gonna confuse the ROM. Thinking Jelly too? Yeah, let's roll with Jellicent. We'll roll with Jellicent. Because I came up with Jelly as well. I was like, if somebody else comes up with a nickname, I'll usually let that supersede mine. Yeah, just a shame that there's no easy way to really heal your Pokemon up a whole lot. Just walking back to the walking back to the Poke Center is such a pain sometimes. Yeah, I feel like Pokemon, if it wants to be more like an RPG, like having like tents and like other checkpoints available, make the game a little bit like smoother to play. Played a few SNES RPGs back in the day, but most I didn't until I could emulate. Yeah, I feel like that was where I played that's probably the stuff I played the most, but I think that's kind of because my father was like a very like big RPG guy. That's kind of where I got a lot of my taste as a kid was from him. Though I never got into the sci-fi stuff. My father was into sci-fi and fantasy. He was into all kinds of, like... if it was a flavor of nerd, he was into it. But that's how I played EverQuest. Oh shit, we could've got a horsey. Oh, that's too bad. Though, I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind. Tentacruel. I like Tentacruel. But yeah, I used to play EverQuest with my dad way back in the day. Ah, man, EverQuest was fun though. Did you guys ever play EverQuest back in the olden days? That was an experience. The game that really pulled me to RPGs for more than a game or two was Golden Sun. Golden Sun's a great one. Golden Sun's a great one, especially because it's portable, like, and it's got a really like a crisp-looking like art style. I was trying to think of a better way to put it, but art style works. It like just looks really nice on the GBA. God, man, I was playing fucking Dragon Quest Monsters back on the fucking Game Boy Color, or no, I think it's the GB. I've been playing RPGs for such a long time. God, I remember just loving Dragon Quest Monsters, but there was so much to that game. That fucking like 8-10-year-old Can, I don't remember when I was playing it, had no idea what was going on. Okay, new route, new catch. Keep that in mind, chat. We can catch whatever's here. We've already got it. We've already got the Tentacool line, so we're gonna pass. But we'll kill this thing. What did it say? Huh? Did anybody catch what that thing was on the screen? It said something, but I wasn't paying any attention to it because I don't know what it would be. Oh, it's raining. What the hell? Why is it randomly raining? Your Bane. Now, why was it your Bane? Out of curiosity. Oh my god, a critical hit. Of course. Jeez. You know, it's raining, and of course, that's when the fucking crits come out. Alright, let's heal up Stanley. Told this story before? Well, it's probably been a minute. But if you don't feel like telling it, you don't got to or nothing. But yeah, I love that game. Though I never got super far into it, because it was just too much... There's just too much going on in it. I'm trying to figure out what's like the best combination of like monsters to breed and all that jazz. It was too much for little Can. Oh yeah, shit, it's still raining. These water moves are going to be doing a lot of damage. Yeah. Okay, we probably can't play around too much. I'll go to Volta. Volta should be able to take out most stuff here. He's got good special defense, yeah. 21, and we're going to be faster than most stuff. Yeah, I think we're still good here. Just give him another Thunder Punch. I feel like we should probably be one-shotting all this stuff with Volta. Yeah, okay, we're good. Using an online calculator to breed, and was incorrect. The game force saved, removing my boss monster. Jesus. That sounds horrendous. Wow, I don't remember this story at all. Must have been a minute. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a game that you kind of need some outside help to really run functionally, right? Because there's just so much shit going on with the monster breeding. Like, there's a lot. Either there's a lot to it, or it's just not explained well, or it could be a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B on that one. Oh shit, a Mantine. A Mantine of all things. Not a very good mon. Well, you know what? It's a good thing Seismic Toss does pretty set damage. So yeah, we can put it at basically nothing. In DQM, if you have a monster, the catch rate for more copies of that monster drops like, well, damn. See, that I never knew. It's unique. I do like Mantine. And, oh no, did we already catch something? Wait, we caught something, didn't we, on this route? Did we not just catch something? Hold on, sorry, I was, okay, we did. Okay. No, this is the route after that. This is the next route over. So we should have a catch here. Because we ran into a Tentacruel, we killed that. No, I don't think we caught anything else. Yeah, I don't think we caught anything else yet. Yeah, because this is Route 30. This is Route 40, and the route above it was 39. But if I'm wrong, I can always just release this thing. But I'm pretty sure we haven't caught anything here yet. But yeah, what I was saying, I do like Mantine. I used to use it back when I was doing competitive Pokemon. For some reason, I'm always that kind of guy that likes to be a little bit off kilter. Like, I can't play. I don't want to play if I'm doing Pokemon. I don't want the best of the best. I don't want to use the stuff everybody else is using. So I used to use Mantine for like a special defense wall. And for some reason, I guess I was feeling really quirky when I was making this team. And so I named every single Pokemon I used after like a flavor. And the Mantine I called Blueberry. And I still remember that to this day, though it's been like a decade since I did online battling stuff. But it was Blueberry the Mantine. He wasn't that bad. He's there. It's a very specially defensive wall. Potari? Aircraft. Ooh, that's a good. I like that one. Potari. Let me. How do you pronounce that? Ooh, we got a competition. How do you give me
Porteri.
Poteri? Alright, it's gonna be Poteri versus Vortex. Anybody else like to throw their hat into the ring? And Vortex. Poteri. You sound like Dracula, blah. I want the Poteri. Alright, looks like we're good. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Oh, it's Poteri! Once again, Midnight, you're continuing your streak of just not being able to win. Your streak of not naming anything continues strong, my friend.
No, it cannot be!
I don't know if that's for Midnight or that's for Dracula, or it's a combination of so.
What is a man?
Porta, Eri, take planes like the arrow spell, Aereo. Oh, Aereo. Porta Eri. You know, I am mostly Italian. I'm mostly Sicilian. You'd think I would have some of that pronunciation just locked and loaded. But as we all know, that's not quite the case. It's not quite the case. Goodness gracious, though, is there enough fucking just enough tentacles out here? Like, I like tentacles, but this is a little much. Yeah, I feel like that's always Pokemon's a fine game, but it's definitely got a couple issues, and one of them is definitely just the encounter rate is a little high for most people, I feel like. And I feel like Pokemon never really wanted to be a more, like, traditional RPG. It's not, like, that crazy. It's not that weird of an RPG. But I feel like they just kind of coasted on the success of, like, all these really recognizable and cute monsters. I didn't really have to concern themselves too much with the whole, like, trying to make the game... Trying to, upgrade the game with more typical RPG conventions, you know? Ooh, we're so fast in the Starmie. See, I'm kind of wasting some experience here by fighting the Starmie with Volta, because Volta's going to cap out here. But trying to fight a bunch of, like, swimming trainers during a rainstorm is not... you can't play around with that. They're just going to do too much damage. Because the rain, I think, gives water a like what, a 1 point. Is it a 1.3 boost? 1 point, like it's a pretty big boost for the power level. So you really just cannot play around with these guys. I forgot rain is like 1.2 or if it's 1.3. I think it's 1.2. So by default, all these moves are so much stronger. Ooh, thank you. I'll take a sip. I'm working on more of that green tea tonight, which is man, green tea just is so good for the throat. Much as I love like sipping on a sody pop. Wade, thanks, Wade. Good afternoon. It's me, Wade. Were you awake? How are your Pokemon doing? My Pokemon have too much energy to burn. It gets to be a problem. Of all my Pokemon, Weedle is the hardest to handle. Working with it is exhausting. Oh yeah, we KO'd a wild Spinarak with one hit a while back. Went down so easily, I felt a little sorry for the poor thing. See you later. How did you did not one-shot a Spinarak with your fucking Weedle. Don't you call me up and spew lies. Cold green tea? Well, it's like lukewarm. It's like lukewarm by now, Vivi, if it helps. It's no longer cold. It's like a little bit below room temperature. Does that make it better or worse? There he is. You know, thank God. What would life have been like if we didn't get an update? What would we have done if we didn't get an update from our favorite guy? I think that's worse. There's just no pleasing you, Vivi, when it comes to my tea choices, huh? Everybody's a tea critic in this world. Holy shit, his Weedle is unstoppable. The unbeatable Weedle. You know, as the folks around town know him. Man, I can't believe we've really used a Butterfree this long. This Butterfree's almost level 30, and I don't feel bad about using it still. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to... Volta has to take care of this Gyarados. I will still choose to respect it even if it hurts my soul. At some point, Vivi, I'm going to find like a warm tea to drink just for you. I'm going to look up... I'm going to find some tea... something around here. I'm going to find some tea bags or something. And I'll use that. Alright, let me go Red Bull. I feel like Red Bull should be able to take down the Mantine. We can just headbutt this thing to death. Bubble Beam. Nope, we can't. If that crits, that kills Red Bull, I just ain't having it. I said, rain just makes things too dangerous. Rain is simply too dangerous. I said, big power boost for just no reason whatsoever. It's an interesting addition to this area, too. I guess it's just to make it a little harder. It's neat, though. The games don't typically, at least the earlier gens, don't typically use weather a lot for, like, making a particular patch of land a harder run. They do that in the later games a little bit, right? Like, certain area... I mean, Sandstorm doesn't really count, though. You could definitely... If you wanted to, you could throw it in there. Because Sandstorm and Sun is a little... Oh, sorry. Rain and Sun is a little different, because they boost the power of the moves in the area, while Sandstorm just boosts the special defense of rock monsters. So it's like a little different. There's a rain route in Gen 3, but it's not like it's all water mounds. Is that's like not just because of Kyogre going crazy, right? I forgot. No, there is. I can't remember the name, because I remember there's like a bunch of like... You're still like in a grassy field, right? try because I remember it. It's just it's not like it's in the memory banks. And you know, I'm really close, Chad. I'm really close to putting Gen 5 above Gen 2. I really liked playing through Gen 5. I get why everybody's favorite generation is Gen 5. I'm almost, even as a Gen 2er, I'm almost willing to put that above, like, above my usual pick. I think Gen 5 is really just kind of that good. I'll go to Omelet. Omelet can handle this. Route you cast form, okay. Ooh, damn, 21 still. Golly. Okay, we're safe. Even with a crit, it'll do 42 damage. Oh god, but that's Bubble Beam. Okay, if it waited for that, I was gonna be fucking pissed. Sheesh. Man, Rain. This thing's got 80 special defense or something. Like, it's got a massive amount of special defense, and that's still how much Rain boosted, like, fucking water gun deals. Oh, yeah, that's right. We still have Black 2 to go through, which is actually something to really look forward to. And then we can go back at some point and try and Nuzlocke Pokemon Black and White. We got pretty close with our first try on Nuzlocke. So I'm not, like, upset about that. But yeah, I feel like if I'm gonna do Nuzlocks in the future, it might be more Gen 5 based, because Gen 2 is still fun, but it's, I don't know. Gen 5, at least Pokemon Black, is very streamlined. It just feels good to go through. It's hard to go back to some of these later gens after going through Gen 5, I feel like. Artillery, you're pretty dangerous. Oh yeah, you're water fire now. Ugh, that's no good. Luckily we still do a lot of damage. Okay, we're okay. Yeah, I forgot this thing's part fire. Safeguard. Oh, Safeguard is good, too. Safeguard is good, but I can't... I think Charm's better still. I don't know. You could definitely make an argument for Safeguard. Alright, how close are we to the end here? Because I might just lead with Volta at this point. Because I don't have enough... Like, I'm all out of potions. Looks like we're pretty close, though. Gen 2 is kind of weird. 2 regions, yet the Pokemon still end at a low level. Yeah, it's surprisingly kind of a shorter game, too, in that regard. I don't know. Gen 2's got some of my favorite visuals in the earlier gens. I think Gen 2 looks really good visually, like the Pokemon all do. I love the day-night cycle. I love revisiting Kanto. I love a lot of the Pokemon from Gen 2 are some of my favorites. Even the bad ones I still like quite a bit. So it's hard. It's got a lot of nostalgia for me. How old were you when you got to know the reason Remoraid evolves in Octillery? Those beta designs, God, honestly, I don't even remember why that was the case, or like, because I always thought Remoraid was more like a Mantine thing. Because you can see like a little Remoraid like attached on the Mantine's wings. So I always thought they were like connected somehow. Nostalgia is powerful. Very true. Very true. They're big macho bullies. They might come after this fucking nerd. That's pretty funny. did you guys see the I forgot, what was it called? There was like a big Twitter kerfuffle about like a lot of Gen 2's designs getting released. And it was, could you look after my Pokemon for a while? Oh, he's giving us a Pokemon. Interesting, I don't remember this. Maybe it's something new. Or it just could be something I don't remember. It was like Gold World, Show World, it was something like, not Show World. It was something, what was the freaking Gen 2? Like, it was all over the place on Twitter. Like, a bunch of Gen 2 leaks got designs got leaked. And they had a name for it. Oh, is this Shuckle? Oh, no wonder I don't remember about it. I never fucking use Shuckle. Who the hell uses a Shuckle? How is your prize Pokemon? Oh, okay, hold on a second. That's not a Shuckle. That's a fucking Sneasel. That's a pretty attack heavy Sneasel. Yeah, that's interesting. I think they actually put the evolved form of Sneasel in this, I think, too. I mean, the guy was pretty, like, clear that this was, like, his favorite A lot of the weird additions in here are, like, the Romhackers' favorites. So that's why we probably don't see, like, I think there is a Weavile in this game, but there's no, like, Electivire or whatnot. It's just a lot of his favorites. Yeah, so if we got a Razor Claw, we can get a Weavile. Yeah, Sneasel is made of paper. Very, very accurate. Damn, 115 speed is kind of wild, and a 95 base attack. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, it's especially fucking paper here at the fighting gym area. So we definitely don't want to... Sneasel is definitely not coming in with us to the fighting gym. Ba ba ba. Man, what a nice guy in this guy with sunglasses and his quote-unquote secret potion. Alright, chat, I'm going to put you guys on a quick break here. Do you want to listen to some music, or do you want to listen to this lovely GBA music? Because I got to go, I got to let the dogs out real quick, and then close the door. It's getting a little chilly out here. I think I'll leave you guys... This is some good... I do love this background music. So I'm going to leave you guys up here for a minute. I'm going to put the BRB sign up whenever I find out where that is. Boop. There. Be right back. Perfect. Break time. You guys take a break yourselves. Go out, get something to... Take a stretch and whatnot. Can I give you a suggestion? You absolutely may, Luigi. What's up? What is your suggestion? Ba 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 ba. Now I'm out of tea. What's good tea though? Some delicious vitamin C. I'll have to get another one. Though maybe I'll get some... I feel like there's another bottle besides green tea, but there's black tea, but I don't have any lemonade at home. Generally, I like to mix some black tea with some lemonade and whatnot. Now that's the good stuff. What's it called? Like an Arnold Palmer, I think? Is like the slang name. City Pop 3rd Gen Sapphire and Ruby songs. Okay, you know what? You got it. I'll put that in the background. Lemonade, yes. I love lemonade and like unsweetened black tea together. Is such a good combination. Pokemon Ruby Sapphire. Ba 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 ba. Here you go. I'll put that on for you guys while I'm going to take a break real quick. You need to try. Oh yeah, you absolutely should, Vivi. If you're a tea lover, I think you will like a combination of black tea and lemonade. It's so good. I haven't had lemonade in so. Hey, it's summertime now. It's summertime now, so it's the right season. All right, chat. Hold on a sec. OBS, stay with me here. All right. All right, chat. You guys listen to this. I'll be back in. Boop. Give me 5 minutes probably, and I'll be back. Once I find where the hell did the be right back thing go? Here we go. Get it up. Okay, on top. Oh, over the Plock Man. Over the Plock Man. Thank you. There we go. All right, be right back. All right, I am back. Thanks for waiting, chat. Hello, Wimpy. Good time to get your groove on here. All right, the dogs have been situated, and I'm back just as soon as my timer's gone off. Is there a better streamer out there than the Can Man? We just don't know yet. Welcome back. Thank you, Vivi. Thank you so much. All right, let's get back into the video gaming, shall we? Hope you guys enjoyed the City Pop tunes for a minute. All right, there we are.
Hey, I know. I'll use my trusty frying pan as a drying
Oh,
pan.
Brock, that's your solution to everything. But it's a good one. No, it's a good one all the same. Quick question, if I may. You haven't seen anything of Silk Song, but you were planning on playing it. Oh, Vivi, I don't think I can avoid it. After how many people have enjoyed Hollow Knight and how often I was asked to play Hollow Knight in my on my channel, I feel like I definitely have to play Silk Song. I feel like there's simply no avoiding it, so I do plan to play Silk Song. I feel like I would be jumped if I didn't. What Pokemon should we... I guess let's get a photo shot. Let's get a shot of Omelette. Okay, yeah, no pic. I don't know what that was about. If you legitimately like Hollow Knight, I see no reason you wouldn't. Yeah, I like Hollow Knight. I've had a good time with it. I'm mostly just making fun of you guys because you always want me to play it so much. It's mostly just a jab at you guys, but a playful jab all the same. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna play it. I've had a very good time with it, so I don't see any reason for me not to go for it. All right, let's grab Alfalfa. Very good. I just want to spoil you. Don't worry, Miss Vivi. I've checked out your... I want to see... Like, I want to stop by at some point, but I see you play Hollow Knight, so... Or rather, Silk Song, so I don't want to spoil myself. But I keep an eye out for that stuff. But I definitely do plan to play it. I feel... It sounds like I'm going to enjoy it a lot. Like, I'm already enjoying Hollow Knight. And I like difficult games, so I assume I'm going to very much like Silk Song. What do you know about my Pokemon? Ah, okay. Dentley seems to have grown a little. Seems becoming more confident. Ah, okay, she just tells you when you caught a Pokemon. Ah, finally, the Suicune. Or Suicune? However you say it. I think it's Suicune. It's more that I may or not be putting a bug in your can. I like it. Aw. That's sweet, BB. Thank you. A bug? Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited about what that could mean. Or maybe... Excited is quite... You know, I feel like... Not a lot of people like bugs in them. But I'll trust in your judgment here. Why do I... Sometimes I know the pronunciation of Suicune. Suicune... Whatever. Wasn't that Suicune just now? I only caught a quick glimpse, but... I thought I saw Suicune running out of the waves. Suicune is beautiful and grand, and it races through towns and roads at simply awesome speeds. It's wonderful. I want to see Suicune up close. I've decided. I'll battle you as a trainer to earn the Suicune's respect. Come on, Knack, let's battle now. But it's from Silk Song, so I don't want to spoil. Ooh, now I'm super curious. Also, I didn't know this guy was a whole fucking mini-boss. I think we'll be okay, but damn, he pulled out the whole squad. He's got dynamic punch. He hit a dynamic punch? Oh, fucking excuse me. I didn't know a Hypno was gonna hit a 50-50 and also have dynamic punch. Two 50-50s. Well, fucking pardon me. Just two 50-50s right off the bat. Kill him. Damn, poor Red Bull. Him and me were both not expecting a fucking dynamic punch out of that Hypno. Roll out. Huh, interesting. Well, I'm gonna dig. Wow, I know Electrode's fast, but I wasn't expecting it to be 6 levels under and still outsped the Onyx. That's pretty impressive. Also, what's with this? How is he taking that little damage? This guy got... Maybe this guy is like max statted out. Maybe max DV Pokemons or something? Because that's not a lot of damage from Dig off of a stabbed Mon. Yeah, get rid of Rock Throw. For Rock Slide. Haunter, Let's go over to Red Bull. See if it's going to use Shadow Ball. I feel like this guy's got some really crazy stuff on his squad. Lick. Okay. I'm probably going to still swap out here. What to? Let's go to Stanley. Let's just see what this Haunter's got. Hypnosis? Okay. Okay, it's got Curse, which hurts, but not the biggest deal in the world. Let's go over to Volta. Volta should be able to handle this. I didn't know this guy was such a big mini-boss. Obviously, they improved him a lot in this do I go Light Screen and then Thunder Punch? Yeah, I think I do. Because I don't know what else he's got up his sleeve. Damn, he took a Thunder... Yeah, okay. This guy's got to be maxed out DB stuff. Something to look forward to in the league, I guess. Damn. Yeah, I feel like we're still good just to... Jeez, well, we're not going to Thunder Punch him to death anytime soon, but he doesn't got anything to really hit us with, it seems like. Let's go for a Dizzy Punch. Oh, it's not 100% guaranteed. Okay. Put the defense back up, so he'll go back to using Gust. Yeah, interesting. So this is what a fully decked out trainer looks like. I guess because they do have a hard mode in this game. Holy shit, a shiny Alakazam? What the fuck? Damn, I didn't know they were pulling out all the big guns. My fucking apologies. I didn't know your game. Side Beam. Okay, we're taking that well. We'll go Wing Attack. Okay, he does have Reflect. We'll go Play Rough. Side Beams we take pretty decently. Of course, he gets Confusion on the second hit. That's going to be real bad. Okay, Play Rough does good damage. I think we can get away with one more. Oh, nice. Okay. Woof. That was a lucky win, chat. Hate to admit it, but I won. I'm not a hate. I don't hate to admit that at all. I'm going to keep searching for Suicune. I'm sure we'll meet each other again. See you around. Oh, here's a small gift for all you've done. Oh, Aerial Ace, though, is a great TM out of it. Damn, though, I wasn't expecting a... Hi, Mom. Bought it with your money, it's in your PC. This woman loves spending my money. I know she's my mom.
That was an intense battle.
Oh, let me move you to the right spot, buddy. But that was, I was really, where's my boy Crow? There we go. I was actually worried we were gonna lose that one, Crow. That was, they did way more damage than they would have without, like I said, I'm assuming he's maxed out DVs or something. Or maybe just stat experience-wise up. Yeah, because with how little damage Thunder Punch was doing, that really tells me everything I need to know. Do. But yeah, I really enjoyed our Hollow Knight playthrough. We haven't done a fire... Well, we did a lot of Fire Emblem stuff, but we also got some Fire Emblem to look forward to soon as well, I feel like. I don't know when, but... I don't know what to play Fire Emblem-wise. I was thinking about doing maybe an Iron Man on Fire Emblem for, like, Sacred Stones or something. Or maybe one of the DS games. Because I've heard that really good, like, final boss music from Shadows of Valentina or something. So I was kind of interested in playing through that, but I'm always interested in playing through a lot of things. It's a curse. Everything always sounds fun to play. But there's only so much time in the day. There's only so much time for video games. It's a damn shame. Oh yeah, we need to get a Twisted Spoon to evolve Alfalfa. I know that's not how you're supposed to say it, but I'm gonna call this Alfalfa for basically the entire time it's on my team. Future Sight. Oh, I remember Future Sight. Future Sight fucking wrecked my shit in Gen 5. Absolutely demolished me. Multiple times. Okay, so let's see. I think we're okay for Chuck. I still think I'll keep Red Bull because he's fast enough and strong enough that he should still be able to get like a good something or other off, I feel like. I'm confident in Chuck. I'm confident rather in Red Bull to do like some damage here. Man, the one thing though, I wish Hitmonchan was such a I wish Hitmonchan was better than it was. Better than it is, rather. Because I love Hitmonchan's design is so good. Ooh, damn, that would have one-shotted. That crit, that would have one-shotted me. Damn. I thought I had enough defense. But I guess I should have... I'm only one level under. Oh, good to know in the future. But yeah, I wish Hitmonchan had, like... I mean, later on, the punches become physical, and they're not special. But he just loses out on so... like. Hitmonchan's time in the sunlight was the earlier generations, right? And unfortunately, the changes don't occur quick enough for, like, Hitmonchan to really get, like, the cool utility it could. Because once it's, like, in the later generations, it's no longer, like... it's not, like, a very viable mon. But I always think, like, punch guys are, like, super cool. Like, Little Mac was always my main in... Oh, he's got Ice Punch and he already woke up. We're good, though. Ice Punch is a special move. Hitmonchan ain't got no special attack. But yeah, like, Little Mac was always my guy in Smash Brothers. I just think punch guys, cool. But it's rough being a punch guy fan, because punch guys, unfortunately, don't get it very well in a lot of different games. I feel like, are they even okay in Three Houses? I know there is a class that primarily uses, like, fisticuffs, but I don't remember using them that much or at all. So that makes me think they're not good, but I might have just, like, simply looked by them. That's also a very likely possibility, that I just didn't, like, give them the time of day. Stanley's up front. Good. Like I said, I think this is where Stanley's going to start falling off. I think. They are still... I mean, they're a pretty fast flyer that have both of the powders. So that alone does give Stanley a lot of staying power. Like, it's pretty fast, and it's got both Stun Spore, and it's got Sleep Powder. So that is useful. That is not something to, like, sneeze at. Second one-hit, one-turn wake-ups. Can you believe it? Well, I guess that just means I'm not boring, right? I should take it as a compliment. But then again, people like falling asleep to streamers, right? Oh my god, he's got Rock Slide. Goodbye, Stanley. Why does this random-ass Mon have Rock Slide? Ah, well, Stanley was about to start falling off anyways, but why does Machoke have Rock Slide randomly? And then man, yeah, no luck on this trainer. Whatever, I'll just go to Omelet. I'll just Fairy Wind. And then you randomly, okay, alright, chat. The game is very clearly reading my inputs, right? It used Rock Slide against an Onix. Just so happens when I'm switching to a Flying Mon. It just so happened to be the case. Ken simply doesn't care. It's not that I don't care, but if there's any time for Stanley to fall, at least this is a good time for it. This was just about when I was thinking of dropping him anyways. But I like Stanley a lot. It was a good mod. I like Butterfree. Butterfree's like always a good mod. Alright, move into the death box. What do we want to take then? We could take Jellicent. I mean, for this one, we could just take, I mean, shit, we could just take the... Oh, what's his name? Trucy. We could just take Trucy and level them up to 30-something. We could take the Coughing as well. Nothing else really screaming. I mean, we could take Jellicent. Jellicent's not bad. Because Poison resists fighting. It's not an awful choice. And, like, that's... I mean, I'd rather save that, though. Let me grab Trucy, because I'm not super... Not, like... I don't care super hard if Trucy falls in battle. Let me just feed Trucy a bunch of candy. And Trucy's also a little bulkier than Alakazam, so... Poison gas. Sociopathic cat. What do you mean? That's what you have to make these decisions, Miss Evie. You have to make these decisions. You have to make the decisions that's best for the team. I don't plan to kill Trucy, but I do plan, like, if things are going bad, Trucy's definitely something I don't mind giving up. But I'm not going to just throw Trucy out there to perish. Though, if that needs to happen, you know what? That needs to happen. You gotta be willing to make the tough calls in this game. To meditate, huh? I'll take meditate over poison gas. I mean, you could get in the funny scenario where you put somebody to sleep, you just continue to meditate. Just get like a massive attack stat. I don't plan to kill Trucy, proceeds to explain his willingness to... Yeah, exactly. I don't plan to kill Trucy. But if it happens to happen... So there's a difference there, Miss Evie. There's a difference there. It's just in the, it's just potentially a thing that could occur. Ba-da-dee-dee-dee-doo. Trucy may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Absolutely. Oh, man, I need to watch Shrek again. I haven't seen Shrek in so long. That's Shrek... Is that Shrek 2 or Shrek that, the Markiplier villain's in it? You know, the guy with, like, the massive fucking chin? You guys get the... Does that make anybody chuckle when I call him the Markiplier villain? Does anybody else get a sensible chuckle out of that? There is no love, none. There's a little love. There's just not a lot of it. Expendable, exactly, Luigi. You get it. They're an expendable. Farquaad, yes, Vivi, that's it. Farquaad. That's always, to me, that's always the Markiplier villain. The very handsome Let's Player who's just got like the massive chin. I feel like I've seen the memes of Markiplier's face on Farquaad's body, and it just tickles me so. It makes me laugh. Okay, Farquaad is Shrek 1. Okay, the fairy godmother is like the big bad in Shrek 2, right? And then it's the... well, I guess it's the fairy godmother and that the other prince. But the fairy godmother is like the one behind most of the shenanigans, right? The E-meme, yes, BB, you get it, yes. E. I don't quite have the background, like, what would you call it? The background echoing to really, like, mimic the meme. But that's definitely the process. That's definitely the thought. Yes, Prince Charming. Yes. But if they went to Primeape instead of Machoke, that made me think that the Machoke was not going to take a side beam. But I always find that one's so funny. That fucking the Shrek 2, that one song, I Need a Hero, being sung by the fairy godmother. Man, that's a fucking beat and a half, dude. That song's so good. It's crazy that a killer song like that is in Shrek 2 of all places. Yeah, it's such a good song. What the fuck is it doing in Shrek 2? Of all places. The remake of it's really great. They got so much energy in it. Like the gingerbread man fucking falls in battle as I Need a Hero plays in the background. It's so funny. Wait, it's so much effort and work was put into that shit. And I feel like it holds up very well. It's their time to shine. No river crying on them. Absolutely. If it's ever Trucy's time to shine, it's now. Wahaha! So you've come this far. Let me tell you, I'm tough. My Pokemon will crush stones and shatter bones. Watch this! Damn, dude, I don't know if that's your Pokemon or you. There, scared now, are you? What? It has nothing to do with Pokemon? That's true. Come on, we shall do battle. You know? He ain't got a lot of stuff to work up there, but he's doing his damn best. I have a friend who cosplayed the fairy godmother. She handed out the cards with happiness only a teardrop away. That fucking rule. That's great. That's fucking awesome, BB. I've had it in my wallet. That's so cool. That's great. Sounds like you guys had a great time. I haven't been to a convention in a while. I should visit one. I volunteered at one not too long ago. But I haven't been to one in a minute. Let's see. This guy's got low kick, feint attack, rock slide. We'll go with Rocky. Rocky can probably take at least a low kick fine. Feint attack. Ooh. Oh, it's a crit. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, why'd that deal so much damage? But the crit makes sense. That was 17 damage, so we do survive a crit. Yep. See? I told you we survived a crit. We didn't survive it with much, but we did survive it. I'm trying to think what we do here. Do we dig or do we go? The only worry is I go to omelets. Pursuit. You love hoping that people have pursuit, Miss Evie. I think I go to omelet. I do worry that it's using rock slide, but low kick. Cool. All right. Let's go play rough. That should finish it off. She was, yeah, I imagine that she probably was like a lot of people's favorite part of that. Really? They're throwing, okay, firstly, I love Hitmontop. Don't get me wrong, but Hitmontop ain't got nothing to hit Omelet with. Damn, it held on by the tip of its chinny chin chin. But I love Hitmontop. When I was online battler chat, I used Hitmontop like all the time. What do you mean? How are these guys all living with this one little bit of health left? It's fucked up. Why are they all living with 1 HP? What? Huh? I lost? How about that? You're worthy of Storm Badge. Thank you. Hitmon flop. Yeah, Hitmon. The fact that they did not give Hitmontop any sort of, like, rock move, crazy. Though, Miss Evie, if it delights you, Hitmontop did have Pursuit. So one of them did have Pursuit on there. So your call of Pursuit was almost there. All right, so now we've got Fly, chat. We've got the special medicine from the very helpful guy in the sunglasses. Definitely a legit source of medicine. But yeah, I loved him on top. I think he was probably... Well, I didn't like his design in Generation 2, but I liked his design after Generation 2. I think Generation 7? Which one was X and Y, chat? Was that Gen 6 or Gen 7? Either way, I liked his design later on, and I used him a ton, because he had the 6? Okay. So in Generation 6, I used him a ton because he had Technician, and I really liked using Technician with, like, fake-out strategies, swapping him around, being just a real pain in the ass. I have to go bye-bye. People have fun. Thanks for hanging out, Luigi. It is always great to see you, pal. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you have a good weekend. I'm going to be streaming Saturday, by the way, in case you like Mega Man games. Yes, I have a special stream coming up tomorrow. I did not think I was streaming tomorrow, but people asked to do a archipelago tomorrow. And for those who don't know, an archipelago is basically like a game that a bunch of people... How could Blathers not learn Fly? Oh, I just don't have Fly yet, right? Wade, get off my damn line! It's me, Wade. Were you awake? Are your Pokemon growing? My Pokemon are growing a bit too quickly for me. It's overwhelming. Pineco's growing especially quickly. I think it'll get tough. Oh yeah, a wild Spinarak got away from me at the last second. I know it's a common Pokemon, but it does annoy me that it got away when I almost had it. See you later. Done with the little Silk Song bug in your can. I'll save it for later when it won't spoil anything. Oh, thank you so much, Phoebe. I also decided to make you cuter. I don't know why, man. Am I not cute enough? Look at the wink. Is this not the air of cuteness right here? Well, I thank you either way, Evie. Now I've got to get to Silk Song even faster so I can see the cool art you made. We need Champion Wade. We do not need Champion Wade. Wade's gotten way too much screen time as it is. He does not need more. Pretty simple art. I just really like the bug. I mean, I'm excited. Like I said, I'm definitely going to try and get to that one faster to see it. I mean, I just want to see because I think it sounds really cool. I love when anybody makes art of the can. Okay, is it quicker? It's probably quicker to go to Azalea Town, right, chat? Now we need to go and grab the Lapras. Yes, we need to go grab the Lapras. Do we have enough Pokeballs? We don't want this Lapras to get away from us. Mart, do you... You know, I like this guy's hack a lot, but I do not like... I do not like his fascination with the bike. Alright, go back to Kindwood. We'll go buy some Great Balls, and then we will hopefully catch the Lapras. Unfortunately, our guy that puts everything to sleep has, unfortunately bit the big one. Oh, is there no Mart here? Oh, there's probably no Mart here, huh? There is no Mart here. Okay. We'll go to Olivine City then. Champion Wade with a level 477 Weedle, a Fortress, a Scyther that starts with +6 on everything and more. I don't know how you would beat a Pokemon that's at level 1. That's at level 477. I think at that point, you just call it a wash. I don't even know what you would do against something like that. I guess you would go for, you would have to do like a gimmick thing to kill it. So you would have to go, why are all these Russian, why do we have a bunch of Russian bots now? Yeah, here. Devastating Honey, okay, well, it's a good name, at least. Devastating Honey Beef. Honey Beefy J. I mean, that's a pretty good nickname. Honey Beef sounds good, and apparently it's devastatingly honey beef. I mean, sweet and meat really go well together, so I feel like he knows what he's talking about. Have to run off. Have a lovely rest of your stream. Have a good night, BB. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sure I'll see you probably on Sunday for some Hollow Knights. But have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. Oh, that's right. There is... We do not... I want some repels, man. But we ain't got no damn repel. Oh, you know what we could do, actually? We can lower the encounter rate a little bit. Right. We can lower it a little bit. By giving Omelette that one item. Where is the cleanse tag? That should help. This bot has seen everything except someone rambling on about how tasty his name sounds. I feel like, come on. Honey beef? Honey beefy? That sounds good. I feel like I can't be the only one who saw that name and was like, man, that sounds like a tasty-ass meal. It's honey beefy. Sweet meat is like one of the best combinations you can do. Oh, that's right. So these guys are going to be like a proper level now, right? Wonder what level they're going to be. Geodude 23. Okay. So they got some level on them, but they're not massively so. And now our level cap for Jasmine is 36. Damn. Is there really that much to do between Jasmine and returning the medicine? I don't think there is, right? Aw, Sandshrew. So cute. I love Sandshrew. Why is this guy so cool? just weird that the level jump is so high. So I think we could go fight Jasmine right now, right? All we have to do is clear out her gym. I would love, honestly, I would love to get a Steelix, but we can get a Steelix after we beat Jasmine if we don't lose Onyx. All we have to do is not lose Onyx in the in that gym, because apparently the guy gives you, for whatever reason, a metal coat afterwards. It's a weird choice, but one I'm not like opposed to. Ooh, yeah, she's got a hell of a team for being badge 6. But what is it? Yeah, what's our face? Lapras will help though a lot. Toki? Oh yeah, didn't Girafarig get like an evolution kind of recently, right? So weird though. Who was the Girafarig stand that was like, yes, please, I need more Girafarig? Didn't I? Yeah, but who cared that much, right? Did I miss something for this Lapras? I haven't done the Lapras very often. Or am I in the right spot for it? It's really tucked away? Okay. Good. This thing is... There are so many pieces to this thing. Okay, that seems right. Are there any bottom pieces left? It's more like this? No. I think I had it originally right. Good. What the hell? It's definitely ain't right. I mean, this looks right. What goes here, then? Right, all these top pieces seem to be kind of, like, situated properly. I feel like its face should be more like here, no? Something like this? That can't be right, though, right? Oh, maybe it is right. You just move it like this, maybe? Oh, okay. Ah. The feet kind of seemed weird being up that high. A GS ball? The hell is a GS ball? The mysterious ball. Okay, well, you know, I guess it's mysterious and all. Celebi? Maybe. I think you go to the cave before Azalea Town and look around for a ladder you need to surf to. Before Azalea Town. The cave before Azalea Town. So let's go back down here. Celebi, maybe. East of... Okay. East of Azalea. Ba 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 ba. So in here? So Union Cave. Look around for a ladder we need to surf to. Okay. Aha! Something in the Slowpoke well too. Okay. Boop 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 doo doo. Ooh shit. You know, I wish Cubone had a better evolution. Marowak just seems like a second stage, you know what I mean? I feel like Cubone is, my god, once again, everybody just living by a strand, huh? I don't know, I feel like Marowak is just like a secondary evolution. I would love to see a full evolution of him. That's an idea for Gen 10. It'd be cool. It'd be cool, but I don't know if there's like a lot of shooters out for Marowak. I mean, they did get a Hoosian, whatever, Houdini. They got a Houdini form. So, I mean, they already got some attention. But personally, I just think I feel like it's crying out for more. Oh, it was a Alolan? Okay. Alolan, gotcha. I don't know, I just feel like Marowak feels like a secondary evolution. And it's weird because Marowak got like basically got like a storyline almost with like the ghost Pokemon and all that jazz. So you'd think there'd just be a little bit more for the guy. Kanga's gotta have some fight to it. I really do love that we are surfing on a fucking Taurus. You know, he's keeping his cool pretty well. For a bunch of people being on top of him and surfing on him. Ditto doesn't evolve, got a whole ass game. Yeah, that's true. Have any of you guys played that Pokepia? I'm not a big fan of like Minecraft-like games like that. Otherwise, I'd be a little bit more intrigued in giving it a shot. It looks good, though. I feel like the people who like those kinds of games would really like Pokepia, whatever it's called. I think it's Pokepia, right? Cubone is a pop. Really? Huh. That's cool. I didn't know Cubone was actually a starter for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That's fucking cool. Is it even for Switch 1? I have no idea. They don't have a Switch 2? Maybe? I wonder, it probably runs poorly on a Switch 1, rather. Charmander, Char! Sorry, Charmander. You went up against the wrong fucking rock snake. I don't know. I would be interested in, like, at some point getting a Switch 2, but definitely not anytime recently, I feel like. Not until that price drops. Oh shit, Squirtle has Curse? What the hell are they giving a Squirtle Curse for? Don't be swearing at me, Squirtle. Switch 2 only. Okay, that does make some sense. I'll go to Alfalfa. One Psybeam should clear this up. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon starters are all Gen 1 starred, 1 to 3 starters, including Pikachu, Cubone, Meowth, Skitty, Psyduck, and Machop. I think Machop's kind of the most shocking out of that. Because he's like, at least the other ones are kind of like cutesy or like, you know, Meowth was basically the second most popular Pokemon for a while when the anime hit. But the Machop is kind of a strange one. My good, that's a lot of trainers down here, huh? They're really locking this Lapras away. And of course, you gotta throw a damn water trainer at me, huh? I'll go Alfalfa. I feel like we're still fine, even if they throw like a water or like a bubble beam or something. Alfalfa should take it. Yeah, Alfalfa takes that pretty well. Oh shit, you're right. We only got a couple hours left. Oh man. Find this hidden cave very cool. It is neat. Oh, there they are. To speak of the damn devil. Yeah, it turns out 3 hours were plenty. Surprisingly so. I'll give this to Volta. I'm going to leave with Volta. If it's of a similar level, I could probably throw one Thunder Punch at it. $20. Okay, I cannot throw a Thunder Punch at it. That will probably just kill it. But let's put up a light screen. And then let's just Dizzy Punch. What's a Dizzy Punch look like? Okay, not too bad. Let's do one more Dizzy Punch. Alright, so then what do we want to go? Unfortunately, I don't think we have any other... Oh no, Blathers actually has Hypnosis. What a fortunate turn of events to grab him, huh? Yeah, he has Hypnosis, okay. Just so happened that we grabbed the right random Pokemon for this. And then he just goes for Aurora Beam. Alright, fine, I'll go fuck myself then. Okay, alright, hold on a second. How did that Ice Beam... Oh, because I have Light Screen on. Okay, I was about to say, how did that do so much damage? Yep, Light Screen. That adds up. That adds up. I don't think... I mean, I could probably... Like, do I care about Blathers at this point? Not really. I don't mind. I'll throw another Hypnosis out. I was like, do I care if Blathers goes down? I'm like, not really. Put a higher level up here. Just sleep for one turn, huh? Thank you. Gambling with your Pokemon's life? Yeah, but it's a Pokemon that... It's basically just here to fly me. There's not a little reason. Putting them to sleep is a very important aspect of, like, being able to get a decent catch rate on a Lapras. And it's the only thing that can put him to sleep, mind you. Two, three. Oh, damn it. Come on, get in the Great Ball. This ball's great. You're gonna love it. 2, 3. Yes! All right. This gentle Pokemon loves to give people rides and provides a very comfortable way to get around. All right, female Lapras. What do we got for names? Back in my day, we got Lapras for free. And we liked it like that. I've got no idea off top of my noggin What about like a fairy? What's like a female fairy? Like a not like an actual like floating fairy, but you know, like a fairy to bring you across the waters. Titania? Oh, Titania's not bad. It also kind of sounds like Titanic. So there's a little bit of like playing around with both of those angles. I kind of like that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Do. Alright, let's go with that one. Titania. Do. Alright, cool. That's our Friday catch. I think we have an escape rope to get the hell out of here, too. Excelente. Okay, so let's go back. Once again, I think we're like... It's just a gym leader we have to fight now, right? I don't think there's anything else to do. Do. Bring this up to, we'll just get our, we'll just sneak our skinny ass up there. And then we'll go through some of her gym. Oh, she doesn't even have trainers. Wow. Huh. Well, if that's the case, we'll just rare candy our way up to her level then. I guess this is kind of like her gym is like the lighthouse, right? Like it in that sense. Or do you have to go to the middle, right? You have to go to the middle and then fall. Do. Boo-doo-doo. Will the medicine cure Amphi? Please don't be offended. Amphi will not take anything from anyone but me. Jasmine does her best Nurse Joy impression. Amphi, how are you feeling? Palulu! Oh, I'm so relieved. This is just so wonderful. Thank you so very, very much. I will return to the gym. I'll also warn you, steel types are powerful. Oh, thanks. What a great warning. Just a warning. I kind of rule at Pokemon. I don't know if you know that about me, but I'm kind of a big deal. She's so modest, too. Do. Oh yeah, it's just her. Okay. Let's go and get Lapras. We're going to candy them up to 30. We're going to candy everybody up to 36, and we're going to do the battle. Do. Do we want to grab Jellicent too? That's a thought. Who else will not be useful in this fight? I mean, Red Bull has double kick, so they got some utility. Alfalfa we could probably put away, and we can grab Jellicent outside. Yeah, I think that's good, right? We drop Alfalfa, we pull out
What happened to
Jellicent.
Dorcas?
Hey, Fox, how you doing? How's your night going? What happened to Dorcas? Goblin shaking its ass. What a... Oh, you know what? Always like to see you back. Always like to see you back. You just get out of work, Fox. Trying to think. Okay, let's see their team. Okay, Jasmine's gonna have Skarmory. Okay, then we're going to have a Magneton. Ampharos. Oh, cool. She has an Ampharos on Gym, when you fight her at badge 6. Remoraid, who I think is Steel Water now. And then the Steelix. So we probably just want the one water type. So I think Lapras is probably just fine. Just got off. Well, welcome back. Welcome back to the non-working world. I guess the only thing is that Omelette doesn't have like a really good way to fight into this, which kind of stinks. Omelette's like one of our best. And all we have is fairy and flying moves, which are not going to won't do very much against the against the steel team. But with Onyx should get us there. Steelix is going to be the hardest thing to deal with. We just don't have a good way to deal with the Steelix. Fairy, yeah, surprisingly, Fairy, this Romhack Fox puts the Fairy type in here. Okay, you know what? This is a way to beat the Steelix, right? If it's just a Steelix left, we could Perish Song. That's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, let's put the Perish Song on. That'd be a great way to deal with the Steelix. If we can get Titania in to take one attack, Perish Song, and then get her out, I think that works pretty well. It's probably going to go for Earthquake against Titania, or Titania, whatever, however you want to pronounce that. We have enough HP, and we learn Ice Beam too. Instead of Aurora Beam. I sure hope we can save that Lapras. Because that Lapras is looking real good after this. But I'll look in the box as well, see if we have any other answer for the Steelix, because I don't think we really do. Unless we're just willing to give up Jellicent. Actually, yeah, the Steelix she has is very well situated for coverage. It's got even Rock Slide. I was thinking of, like, grabbing our Mantine for it. But, I mean, we still could, because the flying would be good to have. Just being able to dodge a Earthquake would not be bad. Fair, what does Fairy got to do with... Those are some big-ass... What's an emoji you got here? The swipe card? That doesn't have anything to do with what I'm talking about. Stop learning rest? Yes. Red Bull does not... Red Bull, it is not resting. It's Red Bull, for God's sakes. You can't sleep while drinking Red Bull. Oh, what's this other one you got now? Hold on a sec. You sure have an interesting collection of emotes, Fox. You certainly have an interesting collection. I know this can. Cliffhanger time. I kind of wanna fight it. I kind of want to fight Jasmine, honestly. I'm a little tempted to fight her. But you are right, Eevee. It would be a good cliffhanger. Ooh, Thunderbolt. We learned it at a good time. Thanks to the gifted. Ah, I see. Do you leave Twitch on overnight and you just get, like, raided into a bunch of other people and then end up getting, like, gifted emotes? I know that happened to me a lot of times. Get to this. Yeah, I'll get to the Steelix and I'll end. It's like, oh, guys, darn. I just ran out of time. Yeah, I think we dropped Kadabra. Once again, what do we grab then? I mean, we can still keep Alfalfa. They're just simply not useful here. You have Hypnosis? You do have Hypnosis. Special defense is good. They have a lot of special defense attackers. I'm thinking of just grabbing a Flying Mon. Just for Steelix. I think that's really it. Yeah, we're just gonna bring Noctowl. We're just gonna bring that for flying, just for the Steelix. Ralph, come on, man. You're not my uncle, dude. Stop calling me. Get the hell off my line. You are not my uncle. Alright, let's see if Blathers learns anything of interest afterwards. Blathers gets like 10 more levels, so we can see if we learn anything. I would love Nightshade. Nightshade would prove to be pretty useful. Legit creep behavior. Just get off my damn line. Miracoat's pretty good. We can give it a Foresight. We no longer need Foresight. Calling me... I'm like, in this world, I am, what, like a 12-year-old girl? You are calling my number and calling yourself uncle on my line. I need to report you to Officer Jenny is what I need to do. Alright, one more level. Anything? 36? Takedown. Not going to be useful against the Steelix, my friend. I mean, technically, more damage than Aerial Ace. I'm gonna not learn it, though. Let's just put some Surfs around. Tanya, I mean, we can give it to Red Bull. Wade would never be a creep. Never my boy Wade. Do we want to give to Red Bull? Yeah, we don't need Pursuit. And I mean, if it's Red Bull versus Steelix, we could probably take like one attack. Yeah, okay. I've convinced myself. I don't think it's very good, mind you. Oh, then I gotta go to an HM. Oh, that's right. I gotta go to a mover. Oh, no, I might not need to go to a mover in this game. Might just let me take it off, actually. Where the hell do you get Mystic Water? If I can get Mystic Water fast, I should grab that. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Huh, weird, okay. Oh, there's two locations. The Ruins of Alf has it if you need... Okay, so that's probably why... Because on the guide it says there's no changes. So you can get one in the Ruins of Alf. So that's probably why it says no changes, even though the man standing the island has changed, and he no longer get... Okay, so we're not doing that. Okay, and then... What else can we prepare for? Item-wise. I don't think there's anything else we can really prepare for item-wise. I mean, I'll give you a berry. So why the hell not? Maybe the 10 HP will be exactly what we need. Okay, there's nothing that gives confusion. There's like... Okay, maybe the 10 HP is all we need, huh? Maybe it'll clutch it out for us. Okay, and we definitely start off with Volta. I feel like we start off with Volta. As soon as we kill the Skarmory, they're gonna go to Steelix. And then so if that's the case, then if they go to the Steelix, we have to go to Blathers after that to dodge the Earthquake. Hopefully, put them to sleep with Hypnosis, and then go over to Titania. Yeah, I think that's our play. So I think we should also give the Quick Claw to Titania. Because we're not going to need... Because Omelette is probably not going to be doing a lot of fighting here. Okay. So I think that's as good as we can start. We've got Volta, we've got Thunderbolt right off the rip. Then we can go to Onyx, they go to Matt. Okay, I feel like we're okay. I am Jasmine, a gym leader. I use the Steel type. Do you know about the Steel type? It's a type that was only recently discovered. May I begin? Well, is she not going to talk about Fairy? What about Fairy? Isn't that even more recently discovered? Okay. Skarmory starts. Go to Electabuzz. We're going to go with Thunderbolt. That should one-shot the Skarmory. Steelix coming out? Yeah, Steelix coming out. This is the problem, child. Go to Blathers. Let's go. Let's hope the Hypnosis hits. It dodged it. Rock Slide. Okay. All right, good, because he's no longer the Rock type. We were able to take that once. Okay, all right. There's 2 Hypnosis misses, but we also got 1 Rock Slide miss. 3rd time's the charm. Oh, and his Quick Claw activate. Oh my God. This is they're having a mid-off in the middle of the gym. There you go. It only took 4 tries, but we did finally put him to sleep. RNG hell. Yeah, really. Okay, sleep for 2 turns. We should be good. Stoppable force versus a movable object. What a great descriptor. Okay, I think we're good now, chat. Steelix was the big threat on their team. With that down, we should be good. Ooh, actually, that kind of sucks. It's going to be Remoraid or whatever his name is. Oh, Amphi. Really? Okay. I should go for Mud Slaps then. I need to drain out the rain turns. Oh, you're right. It doesn't even have a nickname. Okay, that's fucking cute. Okay, problem is Iron Tail dealt 30 damage, so if it crits, it could kill me. Let me not headbutt. Oh my God. I wanted Dig. I wanted Dig. Let's just Dig. I should... Oh, I'm slower because of Cotton Spore. I was like, why am I fast? Why am I slower? Alright, you know what? That was lucky, but we like when luck's on our side. I've got no problem when luck works for me. When luck works for me, I love it, actually. Okay, Titania, we've got Perish Song. Sheesh. let's see. What do I want to take the Iron Head? That did some pretty big damage. I don't think it's in kill range. Let me just go to Volta, because Volta could probably just... Oh, it's not super effective, firstly, and then Thunderbolt might just kill it, secondly. And it's also confused, so... There we go. We should be safe no matter what. Yeah, Thunderbolt just kills it. Hell yeah! Nice! You are a better trainer than me. In both skill and kindness. That's true. I am pretty great. In accordance with league rules, I confer upon you this badge. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And Iron Tail. And now we can also go get the what is it? The metal coat. You, give me the metal coat. Ba-na-na-na. So sterile when you know everything in advance. I don't think. See, I don't agree because that allows me to actually like plan out a battle strategy. Not knowing what they have, especially when it's a casual playthrough. Sure, that's fine. But when it's a Nuzlocke, you're kind of like playing it on a harder difficulty. So the idea is you kind of want some sort of idea of how to plan. Because otherwise, you play without the knowing what their moves are. You get killed by something random that you couldn't really see coming. And then you restart the Nuzlocke, you know? Ooh, 100. It's 100 accuracy. Wow-wee. Yeah, take rid of Headbutt. Give me some Iron Head. Iron Tail? Why would I want Iron Tail? It's 100 power for 90 accuracy. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm taking that over. Ooh, but Iron Head has the chance of flinching. I mean, Mudslap's been good, though. The accuracy drop is very nice to have. I'm replacing Dig with Earthquake, that's for sure. Do I want Iron Tail over Iron Head, or do I want both options? That's my current thought process. That's like bouncing around in my noggin. 20 more power is pretty important. I mean, Steelix is pretty... Does Steelix lose a lot of speed when you evolve from an Onyx? I guess I should check. I wouldn't think so, but that could be the case. Oh, God, yes. Okay, never mind. Wow, you lose a lot of speed when you go from 70 base speed to 30 base speed with a Steelix. Okay. So then Iron Head can definitely go. Damn, you lose a lot of speed when you evolve. Oh my god. Hold on, chat. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that little, what you would call it. I don't even know what you would call this thing, but man, that's an interesting look. But okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Now we have 162 defense. Our speed's awful now, though. But that does mean we don't need to worry about Headbutt anymore. Rock Slide also gets a little worse because we're not going to get the chance. The flinch chance being gone makes the Rock Slide kind of sucks, but... not much you can do about that one, unfortunately. Where is Onyx? Steelix. When do we learn Earthquake? 45, so pretty close. Well, not really, but well, it's getting there. It's getting there. You know, 9 more levels, that's it. All right, but let's hit the stop for it. Now let's go recover. Let's heal up, and then next time we've got to take out Bryce and then Claire. And I guess there's a Team Rocket plot line, right? That we do at some point. Do 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 do. All right, cool. That was fun. I had a good time. I don't know if we're gonna. We might do this next week, or we might skip a week and do something else. I'm not sure quite yet. But I've had a pretty good time with this one. Pretty good time. So a couple folks hanging out tonight. For now, I think I'm just gonna. I'm a little tired, so I'm not probably gonna hang around in any streams, even if I sent you guys somewhere. So I'm gonna head to bed. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling tonight. I'm gonna be back tomorrow with most likely that Mega Man X Archipelago I was talking about earlier, and hopefully that should be a good time. But if not, I'll let you guys know what we'll do it on Saturday. But it should work out as planned. So you guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. And